Voice meter.
Yeah.
So basically, just keep in mind for spells, I'm gonna make you guys actually buy components if it needs components. Like your spell needs like a pearl or
Primal
1,000 gold,
Path.
you're gonna have to get that kind of shit.
What is that?
Read it.
Oh,
It'll flat out tell you. So I think I'm going to
choose a
take
path
the
that shapes
dazing
the
shot.
nature of your rage.
Well, you could choose when you damage someone, I think.
Path of the berserker.
Well, this gives me, if I choose one of these two, it gives me bonuses in those two in
Gotcha.
particular.
Right.
So, when you make a firearm attack against a creature, you can expend a grit point to make them dizzy. And then I'm going to do Deadeye, because guess what?
Oh, you're able to level your dex and stuff?
Yes!
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh my god!
Does it
Because my new archetype, I have fast hands now.
Ooh.
I'm so happy! I get a bonus. I've never been so happy. Oh my
and
god.
it also gave me Adept Marksman.
Ooh! Nice!
Alright. Let's see. What the hell?
Well, and you don't have to, like, choose your spells permanently and stuff.
You can change them around, which is why I'm kind of...
I am now Spider Monkey.
You're basically a Spider-Man.
You're a
Well, yeah,
spider.
it says when you choose the archetype at level 3, you gain the ability to climb faster than normal. Climbing no longer costs you extra movement. In addition, you can make a running jump. The distance you cover increases by the number of feet equal to your dexterity modifier.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
So, Robin's gonna go fast!
So,
Robin is not useless!
I need to buy a gun. Yeah.
You always say that, but what about your character?
You need to buy a gun, too.
Don't judge our kinks.
He needs to buy a gun.
King shaming is my kink.
Ooh.
Is there anything else I need to do?
Stormy says now it's working.
Boy, I'm
Alright, cool.
So we
considering
changed
I leveled up.
her.
Hey.
Considering I'm leveled up, my freaking hit points went up quite a bit.
Thank you for the heads up,
Oh, yeah?
Stormy. We greatly
Where you at now?
appreciate that.
35.
Thanks, Stormy!
Oh, that's
Well, I'm currently at 28.
Wait, what's your HP?
I still had my ass kicked from last time. 35.
34.
So I'll say you guys are able to make it back to Miss Friona's tea kettle, unless you guys want to do anything else on your way too.
Progress.
Well, yeah, once you get to the kettle, you will be able to.
I do have one more question that I need to add to the notes of this character. I'm now level 3.
Yes.
Do things work?
You can begin practicing.
Cool.
Flight.
You're spotty.
So I'll say, if you want to practice in your first day off from this recent ordeal,
I pushed him off a cliff.
Are you gonna hop, skip, jump?
okay, so where are you going to practice?
Well, that I'll figure out. I just want to make sure that I have the ability to.
Okay. So you'll have the chance to gain the ability to fly.
I definitely want to push you off.
Let's give it a minute.
It just fucking screams like a rooster.
Still alive! Still
Damn it.
alive!
Wings finally activate right before you get to it. Oh my fucking god!
We'll do like a parachute.
Just gliding.
Okay, so I think I need to be using this more often too.
I'm just happy you finally have better
I need to read up on this.
Does anybody have any questions?
Nope.
No, I do need to go to a shop of some sort.
Yeah, but that's in
Probably
the
the
morning.
blacksmith or later one in the next morning.
Yeah, because I know the next day I gotta go pick up. Me and Orlando gotta pick up our armor.
Yeah, and I need to sell some of my shit too because I got a bunch of shit.
I gotta sell shit too.
There's Christopherson's Smithy. There's the Wandering Baker's Cart. And then there's Cagliostro's as well.
I need to go to the black.
Alright. So you want to rest first?
Call a locksmith.
I was about to say we don't need to call a locksmith.
Okay. Oh, we're doing a long
How well
rest?
has that worked
Yes,
for you
yes.
so far?
Actually, no,
Let's
on
go
the
back.
bonus actions, I can do it better.
Dope.
And I get an extra bonus if I fail. So I have like up to 4 tries.
Nice. Until you run out of luck.
Well, until I kind of run out of luck.
And then I think I just need to go to the blacksmith. It's pretty much all I need to do.
Like I said, I am now Spider Monkey.
Is that all it
Climb.
picks up? Is like I picked up that spell? What is that?
Sorry,
You
chat.
got-
We need pizza
Yeah,
rolls.
I got,
Orlando
That
needs
was
his
for you.
nourishment.
So they know it's a tiefling, you get that.
yeah.
Bless you. Bless
Thank
you.
Sorry, guys. Our god is sick.
Our gun.
So,
Our GM has COVID.
I love cats.
Remember, right?
That's the only problem.
Cats just don't think that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fighting style.
I think that might be the only thing besides your health that changed is that you picked up health review.
I can still do two-handed, so.
Nate, check it out.
They're on my daggers anyway.
Heaven, another.
Where'd it go? Oh, I lost it. No, where'd it go? Bones.
These are honestly pretty fun pizza rolls.
They are.
Infernal Legacy.
Oh, come on. Where's my...
Yes, I think you've always done it.
This.
Join in
Go
your
back
bed.
to your rage, you can officially use it.
Yeah,
I can't.
I've been able to.
That's all my
It went from 1 to 2, now to 3.
Oh my gosh.
I can use it
Oh my
3
gosh, yes.
times before a long rest, I think.
Yeah.
But I need to understand. I need to understand
She's
what all it
asleep.
does.
With the pizza rolls and the dog. I can't even be mad right now.
That's the best way to sleep.
She's like passed out.
Pizza rolls and a dog. Pug, nonetheless.
Oh, her and Maymay are like the best of friends.
So basically, y'all got your long rest. I'll say in the morning, whoever wants to go to Christopherson's smithy, let's do that first.
I'll be
So-
doing that as well.
3 of you will. Are you going to smithy?
Absolutely.
All right. So then everyone's going to the smithy.
I have shit to sell.
Of course, Elo's the one that's present.
Elo's adorable.
Hello, adventures. Where's Gertrude today? Gertrude's with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got Gertie.
Yeah.
She's doing dirty things.
Say we ain't seen
I
her
know.
yet.
She's just
Wait,
following
talk to her.
French children all around town.
One of it.
So yes, who wants to go first?
Oh hell, pizza rolls.
Robin, what do you want to do? Yes, Miss Robin. How can I help you today?
I'm here for my armor pieces.
Mandigo would be so happy.
So give me a minute to write those up for you real quick. Because I have had no time for myself.
It's okay. Yeah, because I got the armor piece from him. I already paid for it,
Yes.
and
Oh,
trying to figure out.
We're ready to pick it up.
I don't know what else to do with the rest of my skills. Like, I don't know what else to make.
How many do you have left?
I have 25.
25 left over.
Well, remember, because I traded the colander with Mandingo.
Oh, that's right. He gave you 25 and he gave the rest to Orlando.
Yeah, I had to get some too. I don't even remember how many I have though.
I think I got like 25 like me.
It should be in here somewhere.
I wrote it down.
I wrote it down too, but oh yeah, got 5
Oh,
skills.
it works? How well?
No, that
Just start.
And you only took a couple
I've had
sips?
2 sips.
Let me sip it up. Sip.
Alright, so just for now, just add scale mail to your inventory.
Okay.
See, I forgot my cards for freaking
All the stuff you got. And Orlando do the same.
Scale
and
mail?
then,
Still tastes great.
and then add a shield to your inventory.
that's right. I was getting a shield.
Yeah, you got a shield because you got. I think he gave you like the leftover 50 scales or something.
Yeah.
So you guys already paid for that. Let me jot these stats down and stuff.
As I say, you didn't happen to grab the stats from the shield. Did you enter that in?
No. If you didn't bring your cards, then
Yeah.
I'll basically just tell you because I think I still have it.
Right now, I'm just using I just added a shield just so It's not anything special.
Let's see.
Yes!
You're under armor, right?
Yes. And it'll just be scale mail. Not +1, not +2, not +3.
Scale mail.
It's just scale.
Add that. And then a shield. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
There, found it.
You're right next to each other. They're friends.
I think I'm currently.
And a ring? Do I get to add the one ring? That would be fantastic. I need to find it.
You can have a ring on your person. It's just not really special.
I
He's
think it's
married.
special.
He better be wearing a ring.
I don't know that yet.
He doesn't remember.
I woke up naked in a field somewhere.
You did have that dream where someone called
I
you a
did
father.
have a dream of somebody yelling "father." I did. Yeah. Oh, I remember the dream.
yell it, they will come.
That
Well,
sounds
that
that
one's
sounds
shooting
some
stuff, and that one's
perverted
dead under the
shit.
table.
Daddy.
Alright, so basically,
Oh,
this is just going to be the gist of your spiel.
I was about to say I can't even add it.
Scale mail?
It's not in here.
Should be.
Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It's because I had my proficiencies.
Oh, I'm gonna need to go
Bring a
back
fucking
into
pen
that.
because mine suck, and the pen I brought stops working.
I brought pins.
Oh no, I've got this one too. But I specifically brought this one because these keep skipping on the ink.
Oh.
It keeps So I brought this one. Yeah, no. Worked fine before I brought it home.
You're just so sweet right now. You are.
Which one?
I hate to say it.
Oh, she's prego, so she's like,
I
No,
know.
she's actually always really sweet. The problem is when you first come home and she's like, I'm so spastic! But that only lasts about
So here you go,
5 minutes.
Orlando, just
Oh,
so that
thank
you
you.
have those on you.
I don't think I'm going to go with the gunslinger.
Can you quick kick champion?
thank God. Somebody accidentally's been shot a couple times.
I know he's been shot.
Listen, that was back when
You
were
shot
Taros.
me!
I didn't shoot you. I liked you.
Alright, Miss Robin and Mr. Orlando, there's your armor and sir, your shield.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I could do for either of you?
Do you know how much a rusted sword would sell for?
A rusted sword? Is it a short sword? Just a sword?
It's a short sword.
Short.
Short sword.
Just a short.
Well, remember, Robin has a mixed accent
Oh,
because she's 80.
Yeah,
She's been around the block.
been a little bit of everywhere.
she a hoe.
Yeah, sure.
No, she
For
didn't say she
show.
wrote a little bit everywhere. She said she'd been a little everywhere.
I'll give you 5 gold if it's rusted.
Okay, and how about a glaive?
And you pick that up from the
Yeah, that was from the skeletons.
most recent dungeon record.
Yeah, I just like I have my rapier. I'm okay.
Give you 20? You'll part with it?
How about I give you both then?
Alright. So that'll be 25.
Hey,
Right. Here's your gold, miss. And you see this tiny, like, ripped goblin just grab the glaive and just flexing the whole way.
I like super
Well, thank you for your help.
He's also a stonemason, too.
You
dude!
didn't tell us that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Spoiler alert!
We kind of need to know because you
Yeah,
know.
he's kind of just like an all-arounder.
Well, explains his arms.
Yeah.
Working in a quarry.
Yes, I've done a little masonry in my day.
And the little masonry. I freaking love this guy.
I was wondering
Mm-hmm.
if you'd like to buy my 2 glaives and a great axe.
Dude, I'm freaking rich. 285.
750. Content. Plus, I've got a bag of gold.
It's probably in his room back in the tea kettle.
Well, I'm not allowed to have it yet.
I could take the lot off your hands for 50 gold, young sir.
Ooh,
Okay.
we'll take the lot. Oh, never mind. I have 310 now.
For 50 gold.
Will that conclude your sale?
I think it will.
And he just takes the great axe and the glaives, all three of them, from your hands, and just tosses them over his shoulder.
Well, you made someone happy.
Goblin and I are gonna get along.
Anything,
Y'all are gonna come home from an adventure one day. We're just gonna be sitting there eating.
anything from you, Miss Mirasol or Vartis?
I have one glaive.
You, young dragonborn, anything from you?
Besides the smartass remark.
You would like to sell your glaive as well?
Yes.
Take it off your hands for another 15 gold.
Works.
Thank you. And he looks at you, Vartis.
What do you have in stock for?
6.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I want another melee weapon. Because right now I've got that heavy crossbow +1. I'm thinking instead of my little...
What do you think? Melee? Do you want to be in their face? Do you want to take them from behind? Or do you want a little bit of reach?
I'll take him from behind. How you doing?
Typically I prefer to, but
I do a little bit of give and take myself.
Ooh,
I want
this goblin is now my new favorite friend now.
something one-handed.
It's this group. Like, what did you expect?
Let's see.
Hmm.
Here we go. Oh, wait a minute.
Then he gestures over to that's a weapon rack. It's beautifully crafted, actually carved from stone, and you can guess kind of just the way he's built and his kind of looks like he's a little bit older, maybe a checker cast. He's probably built this himself. There is, as he points out first,
It's like Mr. Christopherson made this sickle and this mace here. The sickle is just one. Well, what did he say? 5 gold for the sickle and mace. Mace, I'd say he'd part with that for another 10 gold.
A sickle and a mace. How good are these? For only 5 and 10 gold? That seems a little,
common prices for a sickle are 1 gold, and common prices for a mace are 5.
gotcha. So the markup. That's the markup.
Handcrafted, there weren't.
Anything special about them?
They
They're
just
just standard
they
weapons.
look really nice. A lot of care, kind of like your longbow that you bought from him recently.
I was about to say Christopherson knows how to hook us up.
They have a little bit of filigree to them. Very well taken care of, freshly shined, sharpened.
What's the range on each?
They're all within 5, so they're straight up single-handed melees within 5.
Okay. I think I will buy the sickle.
Sickle. All right. 5 gold, please.
5 gold.
You hand him a handful of gold.
So, where we did the
Thank you, sir.
RV,
Anything else I can
or
do
the
for
guy
you
over there
today?
gave me,
No,
right?
I think that'll do it for now.
Thank you.
I love how I'm the only one that has somewhat of a unique accent. Everyone else is just themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. And then there's Gertrude, who's pretty much just a Southern grandma.
Well, Gertrude's cool.
We love Gertrude. So.
Gertrude is best.
You, young dragonborn, how can I help you today?
You need to keep a straight face with him.
I was told I couldn't make any smart remarks. I just got the glaive to sell.
15 gold, like your friends.
Then I get
Okay,
20.
that sounds like a plan.
I'm only worth 15 gold.
Apparently, I'm worth 20.
You can talk to someone else about that.
He does not like my kind. It's okay, I don't like my kind.
There you go, young dragonborn.
hands you 3 tubular sacks of about 5 gold.
Tubular.
Oh, right.
Gnarly, dude.
All right.
Alright, bro.
When did we all turn?
And so Gertrude just comes out from behind the rest of you. Well, y'all, I'm going to go check out the guild really quick and see if there's anything else we'd like to do before we all call it a night. Is that fine with you?
Giggity.
Well, we'll meet up with you later.
So you see this little old lady with a blade slung over her shoulder, just cling, 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 just running back to the guild hall.
I love her so much.
Her big old soda pop glasses. See almost every step she takes it, so they just pop over the crest of her head. And so I'll say for now, y'all just go and just hang out at the tavern.
I'm gonna go climb a tree.
You're gonna go climb a tree.
Go climb a tree.
I'm gonna go push him out of it.
No. You stand under a tree. I just yell, catch me.
Robin, you said you wanted to do something.
I'm gonna hold one of those.
Do you know if there's any
cartoon
jewelers nearby?
Jewelers.
So I can
And
at
he
least
just restricted it.
Pail of water.
bail us up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I'm finally not the only one with an accent!
So you wanted to go to the jewelers?
Yeah, so I can get at least some basic jewelry down to get my get my tinkering up.
All right. So are you looking to get like a kit to do it yourself, or?
And learn at the same time, yeah.
All right. All right.
I got plenty of gold at 310.
So you
That's
go
adorable.
roughly pretty much. I'll say roll me a perception check.
Eight.
All right, so it takes you a better part of an hour. You actually end up kind of trailing back a little bit, and you see Gertie just exiting the Adventurers Guild, going back to the kettle, and a few blocks down from the Adventurers Guild, you do see what seems to be a jeweler, because the guild is in a nicer part of town. It's just past the center, going into like the richer streets. You see a jeweler. It's just Fence's Fine Jewelry, and basically you see on the moniker it just looks like a kind of like a light armor knight, just kind of like posing in like a fencing position, and he's covered in gold and gems and stuff like that.
Right.
So, and so you walk in?
Yep.
All right. So you see at the counter seems to be a humanoid person. They look to be a high elf. Their hair, you can guess, would normally be very long if it wasn't done up into a sort of like extravagant kind of top bun.
Oh boy.
And it's just woven in jewels and fine metals and things like that, also adorned across their ears and their wrists. And you see them presented at the table waiting for the next customer. And you see a couple people just kind of looking around.
I'm pretty sure I stick out like a sore thumb, don't I?
Pretty much. A little worse for wear than their common customer. You do see he's just there anticipating helping someone else. So you walk up. Hello, miss. I am Jensen. How can I help you?
I was seeing if there's a possibility of teaching some basic jewelry and hopefully purchasing a kit from you.
Yes. And he points over to a board behind him. Also, looks like the base is probably like a platinum or a silver, and there's letters in gold, all done up in a nice kind of like calligraphy.
Mm-hmm.
We do offer a training course. The beginners starts out at 100 gold. Then there's the next level up is going to be about 500, and then your master's at 1,000.
Alright, I'll do the 100 then.
All right. So I'll be the one helping train you. And he goes, and he pretty much outreaches his arm. takes your hand, and you see him stand up. He seems to be pretty tall for a normal high elf. He's about 7 feet tall, just kind of a lengthy, kind of more of like a noble, more majestic, kind of holds himself proudly.
Mhm.
And he takes your hand and he leads you to a back room, and it looks like there's a couple of tables kind of set nicely apart. And you see they're all done up in these kind of, they have like a leather cloth across them. It looks nice. It's a red leather. It's dyed. And they have some fine tools, fine points, and some grips. And there are definitely candles aplenty, so that you have plenty of light, especially if you're going to work in the dark.
Mhm.
Their jeweler's room is looks like the whole around the roof. There are windows aplenty, so it has light throughout the day. So he takes you and he sits you down at the table, and pretty much he just starts you in on the course. He doesn't really let up. Even though this is a beginner's course, he's going at a fast pace. He's showing you side by side with his own instruments and everything. He's basically kind of showing you the works with like basic aluminum to kind of keep the cost low.
Mhm.
Roll a d20 to see if you take the first lesson.
Okay, this dice is not working out.
Well,
You just crit.
and then
Apparently, I don't know shit.
so that's fine.
Wait.
He
No, that's a nat 20. Holy shit.
Oh, so
Okay, so this dice has the and on it, and it
Okay.
covers up to 20. That's why I was like looking for the one. I'm like, no, it's a nat 1. It's a nat 20. Okay.
Perfect. All right, so he doesn't really. So he keeps at his pace,
Mhm.
and roll me another d20. And this is going into like clockworking and how to place gems.
18.
You think, wow, that's pretty well. All right, and roll me another one. This will be for just showmanship and being able to shine metals properly.
17.
All right, well, yeah, you actually with that last roll, you pick it up a little bit faster than he's putting it down, and you're able to get the grip of it a lot faster.
Sweet!
Well, miss, you're a quick learner. Built up a little bit of sweat myself. I almost ruined my set. All right. And
Been around the block for a bit, so.
what comes with the beginner's course is a kit. And he hands you basically a very nice ornate box, and you open it up, and it has pretty much most of the tools that you've been using today. So you can practice yourself at home. Of course, if you would like to take the second course, it'll be 500. You could do it another day if you want.
I'd probably do another day. I have to build up some coin.
All right, miss, that's just fine here. So we'll be awaiting your return. Please come back if you have any questions.
Well, thank you so much for your help.
And your name?
Robin,
Jensen. All right, nice meeting you. Have
Yes.
a good day.
you as well.
And anybody else want to do anything? Oh, you're going to the tree, right?
I'm gonna come tree.
3 of you. Are you doing anything, Ursula?
Is anybody following me to 3?
I'm gonna go push him out of a tree.
So roll me
Or quick test.
a d20 for perception to see how long it takes you to find a tall enough tree.
17.
Pretty good. I'll say about 20 minutes or so, you're able to find a good-sized tree. About the center of town.
Oh, wait, that was supposed to be perception?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's 17 plus either 2 or 3, so
That's fine. Either way.
it's up there.
Still about like 10, 20 minutes. Right around the center of town, where you guys saw the statue fountain of Pelor.
Statue?
That's not true.
Going around to where about the buildings are, a little bit away from the statue and away from the road a little bit. There seems to be a huge set of trees kind of going down in downgrade from the city hall. So you're able to find, of course, the biggest ones are right in front of the city hall door where there seem to be guards. So are you just going to walk up to the tree?
Yeah.
Right.
I climbed 3.
Does the tree say no climb?
I say, is there any signs?
There's just
Why
guards.
are you climbing this tree?
Because I'm gonna
I
push
got
him out of the
wings.
tree.
Gonna go flappy flappy.
Yeah, he wants to try and fly.
Start practicing with my wings.
All right, so
Listen.
Michael Bird.
If he falls flat on his face, he get 100 gold.
roll me an athletics check
on whether or not Andy can jump.
to see how well you climb up the tree. I say athletics or acrobatics. Either
Like natty one.
Wait, which one?
athletics or acrobatics.
Doesn't matter.
Either one.
Yeah, either way.
And these trees, you see, they're about 20, 25 feet tall at their peak.
12 plus 4, so 16.
16. That's pretty good. So I'll say
Ridiculous, right?
you get a couple branches high, and you almost slip.
Yeah, you missed it when Maymay was sleeping.
And then you're able to make the rest of the climb fairly seamlessly. So you get up to the top, and you're gonna just jump and see if you can fly from there.
First, I'm going to start hitting that tree with my
So you're gonna
axe.
stretch out a little
Stretch
bit,
out, you know,
loosen your
get 'em down.
shoulders.
All this had to be good.
I've been shown how, but I'm very out of practice.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not just jumping out of a tree and saying "Save me, God."
You
just
haven't really needed to use them
haven't needed to. So
for any of your heists or anything. So
yeah, I'm
You're
very
gonna
out
fall
of-
out that tree like Pollyanna.
So-
I plan on taking my great axe and I'm
Well,
chopping that
so
thing down while it's up there.
I'll say since you have a little bit of experience with flying and they haven't been used in a while, only 2d20s and take the higher.
Or
So you're
follow
rolling
you.
with advantage.
Maymay.
17.
17. All right.
Is
So that's
just the space 17?
just base. So that's pretty good. So you're able to actually consistently keep flight. You're a little bit worried about it at the start.
Hello.
A little wobbly.
A little at the jump, and you're like, oh shit. All right. So then you're finally able to find your center of balance again in the air.
Wings don't fail me now.
Yeah, you got your legs not just flailing about below you, and your tail's straight and neat. So I'll say with that, you're able to fly during combat for a whole minute.
Nice.
So because
And
you're
I can
still
keep
learning,
practicing.
yeah, because you're learning, you still have to be able to keep up concentration. So if we're in combat and you take a hit while you're flying,
I hit the ground.
you have to roll for concentration. So basically, it's if you roll higher than the damage die that's been dealt to you. So it'll be a d20. So if you roll higher than half of the damage that's been dealt to you, then you're able to keep the concentration.
Gotcha. Oh.
Yeah.
Now, is that a wisdom or perception, or is that just a base?
Did he check while I was out
I
there?
think it'd be wisdom, right?
Yeah, I'll say Constitution.
Constitution.
So I
Okay,
get
I'll
to
take
looking
that.
away.
All right, and so you guys are basically able to.
Or
You just
following
skittered
you.
up the tree, and just jumped off and just started just flying.
He lives!
Yeah, yeah.
Damn it!
I'll say Robin steps out of the jeweler's right about the time it's going. Well, would you fucking look at that?
Would
Would you look at that
fucking
shit?
look at that?
This person can fly! Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I'm clubby.
This fucking new guy.
Fuck's the new guy.
And Gertie just.
Why do I feel like Gertie? I feel like Robin just has the biggest smile as soon as she sees Gertie. It's just- Like the only time you see her smile is just when Gertie just shows up.
Your children are so cute.
Now,
I know
no,
some people fly in my day.
Does the flight extend my blocking speed?
No, it'll be the same distance.
But now,
Yeah, because you rolled really high. I'll say if you rolled below a 15,
May.
it would have been half your walking speed.
May.
Yeah,
okay.
There's somebody out.
Happy with that then.
yeah. So it would have just been basically for
Combat.
highest point advantage. Yeah. You can't reach me.
Everybody's in line of sight.
I have
Do area
That's gonna be
attacks.
my big fucking.
Then again, there's me a spider monkey.
and I'll say if you're
Hey, let the dog run.
gonna be doing anything besides, I'll say like simply throwing something, using a melee weapon, or spell casting while you're flying, you'll have to roll a concentration check. So if you're doing anything ranged, like a two-handed bow or anything
What about
like
like a
that,
crossbow?
like if it's like a hand crossbow or a light crossbow, it'll be fine. But if you're doing like a heavy crossbow or like a short bow or long bow, then you'll have to roll concentration.
Maybe I should go pick up like a.
He
A
needs
light
to roll
crossbow.
8.
Oh yeah, that's a normal d20 score.
So. Well, maybe I'll head back to the blacksmith while they go off, and I'll pick up a light.
He rolls a 4.
You guys are just sitting there like, oh, new guy can fly. Okay.
I already know Robin's like, well,
Flying is
I already know like Robin's already pissed because she's
Falling
like,
with style.
great.
Depending on strength,
80 fucking years.
Depending on
8 fucking
strength,
years
I
for
can
this
drop
bullshit.
a dwarf like a bomb.
Oh shit, that would be
Morgan,
insane.
you want to be bomb?
Who's Morgan?
Bomb?
Orlando!
Orlando, nah. Want to be
I'll,
bomb?
I'll pass.
Why did you
He's bomb. You can't go wrong with bomb.
Nobody throws a dwarf.
No, I don't throw. I drop.
Listen, no one's gonna throw a dwarf. I learned that the hard way.
Dino looks at you with his warhammer.
Oh, fuck yeah. fucking do cannonball those bitches. Fly spaghetti monster!
Start spamming the
Oh, hell, spaghetti monster!
And as you land, the Mandingo looks at you.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Please, sir. They have some more.
So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go find a blacksmith while they go off.
She
That's my
wakes
next
up
goal.
and asks
So you're gonna go
for
back
food.
to the blacksmith. All right.
She's totally
so,
not your child.
What's everyone else doing at this point after he learned how to fly? Pretty much.
After he flies, probably gonna go to the library as always.
Just gonna go to the library.
Do more tinkering research.
All right.
You're in my spot.
Well, listen, if I really want to get my blades up.
Are you gonna do anything in this meantime?
Oh, by the way, so I was
Well,
talking
everyone's
to
gonna
Alex
research it.
today.
It's like about noon.
And apparently I'm going to try to
1
use my
o'clock,
sleight of
about-
hand to get
About
pretty much get
8:30,
materials off
yeah.
people. So watch your pockets.
What else is around?
So like if someone has like
There
metal or
are
gold coins and all
some.
that.
What's your stuff?
It's not a huge
stuff?
city. There are a couple of universities, an academy. You know, she met the jewelers. There's the magic dealer. There's the
Native one.
magic baker. There's
Okay.
the
Yeah, I'm at a
blacksmith.
disadvantage
There's
because of my decks.
normal like town armory
Oh,
for
fuck you.
town's guard and things like that.
I don't have anything
And,
really worth.
Further north are a couple
You have a
of
call
the
Oh
richer
no, you don't have a
families.
call anymore.
No.
There's 3
That was a
separate
Mandingo.
mansions that are
Mandingo.
basically neighboring to each other.
Nice.
It's not really a whole lot to do in town. It's surrounded by farmland outside of those areas, and pretty much behind the tea kettle, there's a bunch of basically just like apartment buildings, pretty much.
I'll probably just hang out.
I'm just gonna hang
I'll
out
just hang out.
at the tavern.
Yeah.
Sit
Sit
down,
down.
drink,
You
eat.
just sit down, have a drink.
The 5 silver for a decent
Which Travis, how's your rations going?
ale or grog.
Full.
And are you guys doing anything after you learned how to fly?
Like I said, library. Get tinkering.
I'm going with Robin, but for an entirely different reason.
Oh, why is
You're going to the library.
what is Orlando gonna do?
I might look around and see if I can find anybody that might be able to help me interpret this dream I had.
Ooh,
Right. So
interpreting.
there, I'll say you're a little bit newer to the area than these guys. We're only a perception check.
11. Wait, plus whatever. 2. So 13.
13. So it takes you a little bit. I'll say you kind of took a little bit of a backwards way of kind of attacking it. You started on like the outskirts of town opposed to starting from the inside going out. And you see there is a little hut. It's a little funny looking for a normal hut. It has like a little bit of a glow to it, and I can get this to work.
Okay, okay.
So there's the hut, and basically on the your way out of town, you're able to see that there is another temple to Palor.
Okay.
And you have known through sticking around with these guys enough, is the temple to Palor is he's a god of farming and agriculture. He's well known to be a god of light, you know, the source of the sun, helps the farms grow and everything like that. So you have 2 options. There's the magical hut, and then there's the temple.
I think I'm going to go with.
Watch out, bird.
I'm going to go with the locals. I'm going to try to go with a hut. Go with something a little smaller.
All right. So you knock on the door.
Okay.
All right. So the doorway opens with a slight creak, and on the inside, from the glimpse that you're able to take initially, it looks very well put together. A lot better than the outside looks. The person who answers the door is humanoid. They have, I'll say, a spotted grayish, blackish fur to their body.
Okay.
They're about 6.5 feet tall. They're roll me a nature check to see if you'll recognize what exactly they are.
It's going to be 17.
All right, yeah, you've seen these people before. You may have talked to them in passing a little bit here and there. She is a Firbolg, and her name is Devana. Hi, sir. How can I help you?
So I am looking for information on a dream I had.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember much about my past. And I had this dream that might lead me to some answers.
Okay. Well, my name's Devana, and you see she it's a humanoid hand. She reaches out to you, but it has like almost like Toby, kind of like a little cat.
Okay.
She reaches out for your hand. Sir, my name is Devana. Please enter my abode. We like to be helpful to strangers around here. And she welcomes you in. She gestures to an armchair, well made, silken fabric, like black embroidery. It seems to be made out of a darker wood. Very fine, well made.
Bird.
And you see behind her, as she welcomes you in, is her kitchen.
Macho.
Not a mess, but there is a lot going on. There's pots stirring themselves.
Come here, busy butt.
There's dough and flour strewn across her table, and it seems like she's hard at work at a couple of things.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So, I am. I'm an enchantress of sorts. You may have actually met my partner. She is a shorter half-orc walking around town. She sells our wares.
Okay.
She's the more energetic of us. I like to use my magic where my energy really doesn't go. So let's.
She's the one that makes the pastry. She makes the pastries magic.
You see, she starts looking through her wizard spell book, see if there's anything she can use to help you. Let's see. That might be easier. One second. I'm just trying to look for her spell list. Look it up. There is. What's it spell? So that might. Sorry for basically just reading here.
It's all good. More time to stare at us.
Alright, so these are typically not what these spells are used for.
Okay.
She's going to try and do a little bit of a funny business here to help you out. So first, she's going to cast a spell, and you see multicolored lights appear before you, a strew of them, and she begins spinning them in a almost hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
And so she hands you a tea pretty much right before she starts casting. You drink it, and after she has the lights dancing in front of you, she reaches out with her large hands. She puts her middle fingers on each of your temple, and she tries to
Most action I've gotten in a while.
attempt a little bit of a weird way of doing like a clairvoyance. So you feel almost what would be close to like a magical version of her entity kind of enter your mind, and it's not pleasant. It hurts. It is not enough for you to really take damage or anything like that. But she asks you to just it's fine. Just try and breathe through it. I need you to concentrate on the dream that you're thinking of. And so she is basically casting clairvoyance, and normally it pretty much lets you see things from like a different angle and things like that. But she's using it in a little bit more of like a familiar, like playful arcane kind of way. So she's able to basically pluck bits and pieces of the dream, and she is plucking bits and pieces of your history. And are you resistant?
But no.
I was gonna tell him.
You don't know what's going on with you.
He didn't mean me last night, so.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll for deception to see if he can make you believe.
So Chris's deception.
I was about to say I know deception
Chris's
very well.
deception's not very high.
I was about to say I could easily counteract it.
I'll say you two got the highest investigation rolls. Roll me an insight.
Thus far tonight, he's had the best insight of my ass.
You were incite me.
21!
Ooh, okay.
Woo! I'm really good today! For
Insight.
once.
Yeah. $13.
You both beat it. They didn't roll. They rolled pretty shit.
Poor Mandingo.
He's a very bad liar.
Very bad.
You rolled the best, and you've been with him the longest. Doesn't seem like Mandingo at all. Like, at all. This is not how he is in the middle of the night.
Oh, no.
Like it's not Mandingo?
This is not how he acts.
No, something's off.
Can we roll perception to make sure he is who he says he is?
I'm still in there, right?
Do you want to roll?
My
I
question
want to roll
is-
to intimidate.
Alright, roll to... Well, first, how are you intimidating him?
Let's see.
Just threaten to do the same thing you did to me.
Right?
You want to end up like
And
my face in your ass.
and my head is going up your ass.
You're next. Remember, I have horns.
Ow!
I have horns.
Ow!
Picture a pineapple going up the wrong way.
I grab him by his t-shirt/robe.
thing.
His man dress.
As he's leaning way down.
Way down. No, I pick him up.
Oh, okay.
I pick him up like a
All
little child,
400
and I
something
set him on
pounds.
my hip. Now you tell me what's going on.
Like a
Roll
child!
for intimidation.
Like a fucking child! Does anybody else just really think we should go get Gabriel and have Travis pick him up? I think I've got a nightgown somewhere.
We'll tie him up at the bottom of the
13 plus 2, 15.
Oh,
I
my head
didn't get
hurts.
to throw him out window.
Why do you have to throw her out the window?
To make me talk.
What's he gonna do? Bite my ear and say no?
So,
Now let me down.
Next time then.
It was a joke. I have
Did you roll the what? 15?
Yeah, total of
window, I
15.
just fly
13
back
plus
in.
2.
Very
He
angry,
just passes.
like
He's not,
Not the good
intimidated
week.
at all.
No shit.
Uh-uh.
Oh wow. Not even
You
intimidated.
made
But-
him feel safe.
But with your physical interaction, he should be heavier.
This is
You
Mandingo.
This is not the Mandingo!
Where's our Mandingo?
heard a little bit of dragging.
Dragging.
Yeah, when you picked him up.
I heard dragging.
Mm-hmm.
When I picked him up, I heard dragging. What the? Huh?
It's a freaking shapeshifter.
What have you done with Mandingo?
Did you
The
throw
elf
that
would like to
fucking
know
dwarf?
why
No.
we only smell one dwarf.
You only smell one door. Alright,
One alcohol.
give me one second.
covered.
Oh, trust me, you're not smelling anything from me except putrid
And
alcohol.
you guys were in
I'm smelling ass.
you guys were in bed, so do me just check out something for me really quick. Mark off your armor that you're wearing,
Okay.
and then look at your AC for me really quick.
Oh, take off my armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then check out your AC.
Well, that little son of a bitch is gonna hit me.
Punch you right in the jaw.
13. My AC is 13 with my armor off.
Okay.
But who says I don't sleep in my armor?
So
No one sleeps in armor.
he
No,
hits
it's-
you.
I have not.
Now we're all
I
having
do.
accents!
No one over 6 foot tall sleeps in armor.
No,
Big dingo's dangling legs kick me in the nuts.
Whack!
You little bastard.
Here's the thing, how hard did he kick? Was it just like a little tap?
Oh shit! Yeah, he really hit you.
Oh no!
Let me see.
Brought you to your knees.
Okay, how bad is damage? Do we need to ice him?
Never gonna trust Mandingo being Mandingo ever again.
Unless this isn't Mandingo.
So
He's perpetrator.
basically, as a surprise attack, before you can really react, the figure in front of you uses its full height. It stands up, and you see basically in the midst of it changing, Mandingo's robe vanishes to a black skin, sinewy muscle, and glistening like it's sweating. And it has these big,
I know what that
ogling,
is.
googly eyes, almost straight, deep black. You see nothing else in the eyes, and sharp teeth. And as it instead lifts you up, It slams you back into the ground, dealing 15 damage to you.
Fuck!
I'm kicking this thing's ass.
Vartus is down!
So I'll have all of you roll initiative that are there.
Wait. I have to ask, are we still in a bedroom?
Yes.
Yeah. This is all close quarters.
I got
18.
6.
22.
Hold on.
Ouch.
24.
I'm always last on the drawing board.
You guys are
Always.
Yeah. Genius wife, buddy.
Robin just kind of hangs around when it comes to this thing, apparently.
My initiative 13 plus 3.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to die again.
No thanks, I died once.
What was yours?
18.
24.
Before we even leave the tavern. Leave it to us.
What was your initiative?
22.
God damn.
Somebody ate my mandingo
So-
and dipped his nuts in marinara sauce.
Don't forget, the pocket's full of Parmesan.
Parmesan
Why? It
cheese!
tastes like a fucking calzone.
Are you lying to me?
No,
Or
I picked
did
up
you-
my phone and I hit the.
Did you roll physically?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
did.
alright, never mind.
No, I picked up my phone because I'm like.
And you said yours was 6.
I'm always last with initiative.
Gross.
Always.
We need to get your
Okay,
decks
we
up
still
higher.
love you.
So,
I'm trying to work on it, but it won't let me.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, what?
If I rolled a -1, what do we do now? How about you just go die in the corner?
I'm already dead.
Just stand there and look pretty.
You look like a moose. Huh, that's a beautiful moose. You make all the boy moose go. Mwah.
Wah.
Very cool.
Why do I feel like Side Striper's just gonna like watch over me now because of my
Nice.
Lodex? Thank you.
Okay, I got your back.
Yay.
Sorry, I was just talking about
Fucking
that.
chicks, man.
Dude, this is what happens when you have two knowledgeable women in the same party.
alright.
We
So-
don't sleep. We're gonna get, bonded.
Yeah, exactly. What's the point?
What am I supposed to do when you're sleeping?
Oh, you're gonna get bonded.
Oh.
He does have. 50
Oh, he's
feet-
standing up.
He does have 50 feet of hempen rope.
I do have 50 feet of rope. And a bag of sand.
I got a jar of dirt.
This
Did you guys like that one?
is a
I was
very
probably
small
gonna
room, though, right?
You're in a tavern. What do you
Yeah,
expect?
no, like, we're in a very small room.
It's actually
My punk ass is jumping out a window.
They're all 5 feet.
So every
Okay.
square is 5 feet.
That's actually a big room.
It's decent.
Decent room.
So I'll
Bigger than a jail
say,
cell.
actually,
I'm over here sucking on my knee. No.
the
Yeah, I'm still.
Would you like me to pull your pinky toe back into place? Like,
Do you have healing? Should I let you
I
touch
have
him?
medicine.
I have healing. I'll fix it.
Don't let that lizard eat my toe.
Somebody may need to heal me.
Rest in
I went from
Yeah, oh, yeah.
25 to 10.
Freaking Vartus
Oh,
is
shit.
almost freaking dead over there.
So
Why do I feel like I have to drag Vartus
So-
out now?
Am I the only person who has a
which
weapon?
one's Vartus again?
I have a weapon.
We're armed.
This is the first
and
time I've
armored.
taken
Yeah,
damage.
we've been
I
awake.
say, but so
We've been awake.
all of us are unarmored.
Yeah.
Well, 3 of you are,
Are we
unarmored. 2 of us are armored.
Yeah, if you're unless you want to take an exhaustion point every morning, you're all unarmored.
Okay.
What's an exhaustion point? Just out of curiosity.
So basically,
there's
the
different
only.
levels of exhaustion. Basically, I believe the first level of exhaustion,
Actually, hang on.
you take a disadvantage on all
I
your
wanna-
checks
I wanna
and
see if I can use
saves until you're able to get a long rest. And I think the next one is your plus that your speed is halved.
So we're all unarmed except for those two and my dragon.
All right, guys.
No one has armor or weapons.
Because I'm an idiot. What is an STR check?
Strength.
Strength. Thank you.
So the red circle is the doppelganger, and for now the blue circle is Vartus.
How dare you interpret Mandingo?
So These are doorways. This is a closet. This is the door into the hall, and X is the window. The little rectangle is the bed.
Bludgeoning, piercing. Okay, so
So
I
his
can.
room is literally
Somebody
right
check the
up
closet
wall
to make
from
sure
mine,
nobody's
right?
coming out of it.
It's
yeah,
about
he's like
2 doors down.
25 feet away from you. But you're at his door right now with everyone else.
So
Miss Fiona's
So you
not
said
going to be
blue one's me?
happy.
It's a blue one's
Knock
yeah.
unconscious
Okay.
or return
Is this me?
back to the hostile creature.
Somebody handed that to me.
yes, that's you.
Okay, since there's
Okay.
It's just easier to keep track of the figures than it is the circles.
Absolutely. Slid into the room.
So say you're right there,
Yes.
and this is you.
Yes.
Right there. You put you in the doorway, so you're right behind him.
This is so confusing.
What's the matter, bro?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Oh, what do you?
just right.
Just wait, finally. Those actually go to a different game.
I know, I was just. That's why I try to use my multi-pass.
But if the swords get bent, it won't fit back in the package.
who's moving first?
All I do is.
Okay, before we get completely into this,
Yeah, what do you want?
maybe you can help
What do
me
you want?
understand this.
Real quick.
Since I'm the
Because
farthest
it
on
says
the floor,
one
I'm
thing
gonna
that
put my
says
weapon
no.
armor up, at least the weapons.
Okay.
Strength checks and saving throws, non-attacks, but then it gives me a +2 on melee.
Yes, so your +2 is not advantage. Advantage is when you roll 2 d20s and you take the higher roll.
Okay.
The damage is different dice. So it's whatever you roll for your damage die +2.
Okay, but it doesn't work for my.
Yeah, so you don't get advantage on attacks.
I get an advantage on my weapon or my
Swing.
So you're proficient in it.
Yes.
So you have pluses. You don't roll 2 d20s. You just have pluses.
Okay.
So we're unarmed, all of us?
Except for you two.
Nope. I'm sorry, but if I heard a noise, that damn first thing I'm doing
I
is
was saying, I
grabbing,
went back into
is
my
grabbing my
room.
sword or my sickle or whatever,
And
and
me
then
and
hit.
Marisol
I
don't
may
have
not
a
have put
room.
on my armor.
I would have come in with.
Or your claw.
I definitely would have come in with my axe.
We don't have rooms.
So we still have our stuff.
So
Yeah,
you
they
guys
still
don't
have
need
it,
to
sure.
sleep, so you're wearing all your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You said everyone was
No,
unarmed, and I was like, wait, what are we doing with our shit?
Everyone
Yeah, like where do
that's-
we put it? Like we put it back at our table?
Everyone that sleeps and stuff is.
Everyone that sleeps.
We all put it in Orlando's room.
But
Orlando is storage.
those of us who do sleep, wouldn't we have grabbed a weapon?
If you believe it would have been natural for your person to
Absolutely.
Oh,
I mean, I was.
I may
a
not have
warrior
put on
at some
armor, but
point,
I
so-
at least
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
The
Nice thing is, I actually do have
So I'll
two.
say
hands.
you all at least have
So I can
one
have
weapon
So
that
I-
you're choosing.
So
Okay.
Ranger
One
perk.
weapon.
Yes, hell yeah.
Ranger perks.
Okay. Cool.
Major Merc.
Okay.
And
I
He's not a
grabbed.
ranger. He's a blood hunter.
They have the same perks.
Yeah, but technically different.
I grabbed the wrong weapon because it was the closest to the
doesn't
door.
make you
okay.
Closest to the
I'm
door.
just gonna grab my sword first,
I
obviously.
grabbed the wrong weapon because it was closest to the door.
What did you grab?
I grabbed the whip.
You grabbed what?
I
The
grabbed
whip.
The whip that was curled up on the end table
Probably
inside
even
the
sleep
doorway.
with your whip.
Oh,
I
Riri's
was gonna say,
happy
it's always
with
nearby.
you.
Your trusty whip. fucking-
Okay, so we got a bondage joke from him. Now we got a whip
Indiana
joke.
Jones the Dragonborn over here.
No.
Oh, you've never read Bobo. Never mind.
we're gonna have. Yeah, we're gonna have to
Maybe it's
fucking.
good.
I'm gonna have to understand that a little bit better later.
So what are you? What's your action? We'll figure out how it goes.
Okay, I'm obviously whatever this is, it just did a ton of damage
Because he got a surprise attack on you.
on Varkas, yes.
And unarmored.
Our baby got attacked.
Yeah, I can't. I don't
And
have
so-
a constitution saving.
Okay,
My-
puppies
For
on. You don't hurt my
What about?
puppies.
Mouse
If
the
you're
youngest.
already in physical contact with him, there wasn't even going to be like a dex check.
Travis, you got
My-
fucking sucker punched.
Right, yeah.
My character being who my character is, I'm gonna take a swing at
Blue thing.
the
Black mass.
The doppelganger.
yeah.
So roll to hit.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
1.
A crit one.
Do you want to use mine?
No.
No, because it's been rolling really good until.
Now?
Hey, welcome to my world.
Alright, so
It's great.
since you're
Okay,
still kind of half asleep, you swing really hard, but you miss. Your weapon's stuck in the ground. So on your next turn is basically where you're going to suffer. Is you're going to have to spend your action instead of attacking.
Pulling my
to
weapon
remove
out.
it from the ground.
Okay.
Next up,
I'm still over there going, son of a! bitch.
It's like your sight's getting hung up in the fucking holster there.
Stripe scale, you're next up.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay.
Why do I hear
Try to get
echo?
to my room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can at least get to a different weapon.
See what?
I hear echo.
He was
Yeah,
trying to
that's
figure out why they were saying we're squeaky.
Oh.
I didn't.
Oh no, I don't have
I'm
anything
gonna move
running
towards
right
my
now
room.
except for the left
At
arm.
least get my armor on.
Alright. So you have enough movement to get back to your room, and I'll say your action is putting your armor up.
Or to armor up completely, you know, grab my
So-
shit.
It would be the lizard that runs out of the room while he's laying on the ground and my axe is stuck in the floor. You asshole.
Yeah, so he basically looks
It's
at
up
the
to
situation. He's
it's up
like,
to the ladies now.
Okay, now real quick, buddy. I have a whip. Your weapon is stuck in the ground, and he's 2 feet from the guy. What do you want me to do? Take a swing?
you're up next. Person.
I'm taking
Do
a shot.
something.
I did. I'm
in the doorway.
Shoot him in the face!
In the face!
With a bow or what?
Wait,
Well, I would love to use a bow, but there's 2 people in the way.
That's why I have an
so,
idea.
So
Well, wait. Hang on.
Vartus is prone.
I was gonna say, I'm
And
laying
there's
down.
the
He
5 foot
picked me
dwarf.
up and set me on the
I'm
ground.
technically slouched over trying to pull my fucking axe out of the ground.
Then I'll take a shot with the bow.
Yeah, so yeah, you don't have disadvantage, I think.
Gotta get that out.
Curse my strength!
At this point, he's like trying to wedge it out.
I'm standing on the other end.
25.
Bouncing on the-
Nice, roll damage.
Yep.
That wasn't a nat 20. That was just up to, right?
Yeah.
That was 4.
So 5 damage.
I'm probably gonna. Oh, huh?
my god.
Take those.
Yeah, you're probably blowing out the friggin' mics right now with the crinkling.
Knock it off!
Now!
Alright. So, yeah, she hits and she deals 5 damage. Vartus, you're next. So, you can
Roll away.
yeah. So, well, basically, if you
Crawl.
want to move it all, it's basically taking half your movement to get up. And if you're doing a melee attack prone on the ground, it's a disadvantage.
Like a leg sweep.
A ball punch. Just, yeah.
Take him out of the knees.
Because at this point, he's not surprised at all. He's expecting this.
Pissed off, yeah.
Just roll away, buddy. Just roll away.
Well, right now he's got an elven arrow in him, so
Push it, just no.
Yeah, where do you think you hit him?
I don't know.
Just like
Probably like right in the knee. 5 damage is
His
right.
days are over.
No, if we hit him in the knee, that gives him advantage, because then he can just
Punch the
grab
arrow.
that
Yes,
thing
he has
through.
advantage on married people.
Oh my god. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear
What are you
that.
He is married, so it's not an insult.
That was a, that was a great literary joke.
I wonder if I can distract him
Like,
with my thaumaturgy.
what the fuck is
How,
that?
okay, so first, how would you try and do that?
I would actually cause one of the unlocked doors or windows to fly open or slam shut behind him
Okay.
to get his attention, like to turn around and look like
To
he's
turn around.
like he's being attacked from behind or something.
Alright, so pretty much roll me a...
Or should I roll out of the way?
So we'll say you
You
cast
probably
thaumaturgy.
do both, right? Because you have movement.
Because I can do both, right? Let's say that's thaumaturgy is it actually one of my actions or is it something I can do?
Yeah, it's casting a spell. It's an action.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, is
But
there
you
a
can move.
balcony?
No, it's just window straight out.
Window straight down?
You can move and do an action at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movement's
So
gonna
you
be a
would
free
you
action.
would go ahead and use up your
I would.
movement to move out
I
of the
want
way
to like roll back out of the way
while using your.
and roll like say roll back up to my feet type deal. Roll backwards up to my feet while making him look the other way.
Alright, so you take half your movement to get up, and how far you want it to be away from him. Because you have basically 15 feet from where you're at to the door.
Well, there's what 2 doors.
There's the closet door, and then there's the exit door that way.
What's that? What's that square on the other side?
That's the bed.
That's what?
That's the bed.
That's the bed.
Yeah.
And the
And
X
what's
is
the
the
X?
window?
The X is the window.
X is what?
Window.
Window. Is it open or closed?
It's open.
It's open.
So,
I would get your butt behind the bed.
And it. So since the window's behind him,
Yep.
I want to distract him with thaumaturgy with the window.
Closing the window.
Well, you said it's closed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's open.
It's
open.
open.
Yeah, so
you
I'll
can-
You're
close
gonna
it.
close it.
So I'll close it.
All right. So you roll me a persuasion check to see if he falls for it.
Persuasion. Let's see what I have on persuasion. Okay. 8 plus 2, 10.
10.
So that's not going to work, obviously.
Well, let's see. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
But at least I'm standing.
Yeah, he doesn't fall for it. And where do you want to be? Do you want to be in front of him still, or do you want to be? Where do you want to be in the room? Because even with half your movement, you could be anywhere, unless you wanted to just straight ditch everyone.
Oh no, I'd never do that.
So where do you want to be?
He loves us!
Back towards the corner of the bed.
Over here?
Yeah. Because that's only 5 feet, right?
Yeah, so right next to Orlando.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Who's still standing on the other end of his axe, yanking on it with everything in his, with all 250 pounds, motherfucker.
The doppelganger is next. 19 hits you, right? With
Yes.
no armor? Yeah,
Yes.
it should hit. Let's see.
Someone's about to die.
Oh, shit. So he takes 7 damage. He takes 2 swipes at you, and the second one just goes deeper. He has a...
Okay.
He did crit.
So I take 7 damage.
Alright, and Robin, you're next. So you're right over here.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm pretty much going to see if I can dash towards the creature and stab him in the face.
So you're going to 5, 10, 15. You don't have to dash.
Cool.
And you're going to try and stab. Roll d20.
Yep.
Careful, I'm still on my axe.
Careful, I'm still on my
And you're just
axe.
like, fucking come on, you son of a bitch! That's just my weird voice. You don't sound like that.
I might at this point.
What did you do?
You asshole.
4 plus anything? Your weapon might have a plus to hit, or anything?
The +2, so 6.
So you just miss, right?
With. Yeah, you pull your dagger out of your sheath and it's just nothing.
Hitting goes flying.
No, I cannot
No,
lose
no.
that dagger!
No, it's not a critical miss.
Thank you.
You're
Stuck in the
next.
ceiling.
I'm next.
No, I cannot lose my
I
dagger.
pull my axe out of the ground.
Alright, you pull your axe to the ground, so that's your action. Then you're next.
Okay, now I'm coming back, fully armed.
Yeah, alright.
Ready for fucking
So
hell.
you're able to make it back to the door.
Okay. Well, I have 2 actions.
Okay.
I'm going to use my breath to ignite an arrow.
Oh, nice. Alright, go
And
ahead.
then I'm going to take a shot.
Go ahead. Roll d20.
Oh yeah, where is he?
So yeah, he was able to get back to right here. 7?
7.
Yes.
Miss. Do I set the place on fire?
Your arrow goes straight through the window.
Okay, good.
Sorry, Trav. I just broke the window.
Yeah, he saw it coming. Just
It's not Travis's window.
Just shut it.
it's Mandingo's broken window now.
I hope I didn't set anything outside on
He's got to pay for
fire.
it.
Yeah, a whole farm, a family is out of business. You're
My cabbages!
solely responsible.
No, he hit
I
a cabbage cart out the window!
I
Solely
just set the
responsible
baker
for
lady's
someone's
car on
children
fire.
No! You leave her alone!
And it's your turn now. What do you do?
Where are we at?
So you're still here peeking around the door,
I need
and
to come in the
there's
room.
3 people surrounding him now. But you still don't have disadvantage because the 2 taller people are at the sides.
I'm behind you.
I'm
Yeah.
choked.
Well,
I'm on, like, to his left.
Yeah, she's over here. She's
Then again, I'm only 5'4".
yeah, she's in front
No,
of the closet
5'11".
door.
Shoot him, baby.
I'll take another shot.
Roll d20.
20.
Nat 20.
Sexy.
So you double your damage die.
Sexy.
So I'll say with us, you could either roll twice as many die, or you can just times it by 2, whatever total is.
No, this one was unlucky last time. 6.
So
It's a D6, the highest you can go.
yeah, it's about
Oh, yeah.
6. It's a D6. She maxed out the
So
6
6
plus
plus
2.
6.
6
So it's
plus
actually
6.
26 plus 26 plus 4.
Oh, shit. So
Yeah,
30.
he's gone.
Straight 30.
Maybe. Unless you have done 35 damage so far.
Robin can't do shit. As always.
Well, that's okay. He got his axe lodged in the floor.
No,
He got kicked in the balls.
my axe is out. I got my axe out. I'm over here picking wood shavings from the floor off blades.
Alright. So he's still up. He's looking bloodied, fucked up.
Oof.
She got him like in the jugular, pretty much.
Okay, but he's still
We
alive.
missed
he's still-
we missed
still
the
up.
aorta. It's okay.
You're next. Say like he like scraped his spine.
I haven't.
Fucked
Yeah,
up.
he's still
up.
he's
still
within
right-
5,
still
5
right
10
where he
feet,
is.
right?
Yeah, he hasn't had a chance to move.
I'm gonna go after him with my sword.
Alright.
Where's my
Should
melee
we,
weapon?
should we really be killing him, or should we capture him and get information on where Mandigo is? Just saying.
I think we need to take him down a
Well,
little
right
bit
now
more
he's
before
doing
we-
some damage,
Yeah.
so we need to stop
And
it.
you guys can choose to do non-lethal damage. You just have to tell me you're doing that before you deal your damage.
Actually,
That's
So you
what,
can
9
bludgeon.
plus 5, so 14.
14 to hit.
Does doppelganger count as a beast?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, you just barely.
Oh,
Oh no!
Barely hit him.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What have I done? What have I done?
So,
Uh oh.
1d8.
What did I do?
That's the ass right, right?
Yeah.
What?
1d8 plus 5.
So my character has a
3 plus 5, so
specialty
8
in beasts.
damage.
For one of her proficiencies.
He is still up, and it is his turn now.
Okay.
Please-
Ooh,
please
so
don't.
he has 3 people around him, and roll a d3 to see who he goes for.
Please tell me he's not going for Robin. Please tell me he's not going
He
for
is
Robin.
going for Robin.
Damn it!
Because it was 1, 2, 3. So he's going for you. Let's see if he hits you. No.
Okay. He just looked at me very intimidatingly.
Yeah, he tried to swipe at you, and you're whoa shit.
I just.
So what are you doing?
At this point, he's really wounded, right?
Yeah, he's looking.
Can I just
full
like
up
push him over?
onto the floor? So you want to try and make him go prone?
Yeah.
So
Because if she has the ability I'm thinking of, why not just push him down? He's already near
So
death.
my favorite enemy is beasts.
Is he a beast?
he is a monstrosity. So roll me an opposed strength check. So d20 plus your strength.
I have a plan. I hope it goes well.
10. I don't have. My strength is 11 plus no addition, so.
So that's good because you rolled a 4. So
Oh,
you
good.
you knocked him prone. So
Woo!
the doppelganger is prone now.
Hi!
It's back up to you. What do you want to do?
Okay,
Get it?
So you see.
I'm gonna try
fucked
to.
up.
I'm gonna bludgeon this sumbitch
All right.
by punching him in the head and
And
try to knock him out. Yes, that is my plan right now, in a nutshell.
Alright, so it's melee damage, so it's basically
Unarmed,
like
right?
yeah, it's like a d4 plus your strength.
Okay.
So you'll roll a d20 to hit though. You
Yeah.
still have to
D20
try
to hit. 16,
Yeah, you get a
and then 4
4 plus your strength.
plus my strength or the strike.
Strength.
So
Yes.
3, so
4,
7.
7.
I'm told. Just.
Yes.
Macho bird!
So he's like on his last leg right now. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move in to
Okay.
the room.
I didn't knock him out?
So I'll say you're going through rough terrain because everyone's in your way. 5,
Yeah.
10.
I'm gonna
So
try and get
you're s-
behind him.
So you're
Towards the
able
window?
to get to like right there. So you're still kind of you're not really behind him because he's prone.
Yeah.
But you're on his other side.
And for my first action, I'm gonna throw my net on top of him.
All right.
Okay.
So roll d20 to hit.
16.
Alright, you hit. So, second action.
Okay, the second action, I'm also going to use my whip just to keep him down. Just not to kill him, but just to
So,
make him cringe. Okay.
so you're like, I'll say like you're striking the wood next to him.
Yeah,
Just to
it's
keep
just
it.
an intimidation that
Alright, roll intimidation then.
Oh, roll
So I love
intimidation.
the kitty.
Isn't that contact with the weapon?
I'm saying you're striking next to him to
Oh,
intimidate
okay.
him to like being kept down.
No. I wouldn't go that dark.
What is the most orange cat behavior on the
Really fucking orange.
Looks like shit.
18, 19.
Kind of like it. You're like a mini
21.
ship.
I told you I was hoping that's what he was going to look like.
Yeah, I'll say you've intimidated him.
Just keeping
But
him
he's
down.
got
Yeah.
the most orange
It is
cat
kind of like-
characteristics of almost any orange cat I've ever had. Where he's very
Try and
verbal
tangle him
and
up in the
very
net.
Yeah, his body's shaking,
Just
he's
like
trembling, he's looking fucked up, but he's still like on the offensive.
I wish.
Alright,
Ginger would be more like that.
Now he
But
should
I
have a
an orange
disadvantage
cat.
because of the net, right? Or does
I'll say
He's
since
kind of an a-hole.
he's basically bound at this point, and he's been intimidated to stay bound and not really take an action against it, we're out of combat now.
Hey.
So,
No.
who's doing what?
I want to question him
I'm with
Wait,
about
before you question
Mandingo.
it, I believe I have manacles.
Okay,
I'm going to cuff him.
so you're gonna put him in
I'm
manacles.
going to put him in manacles.
Alright,
I'm
so mark off manacles from your inventory.
I'm going to check and make sure he has
that's right,
no
we got him
weapons.
from the dungeon.
Disarm
He's
him.
naked,
Dude,
Completely
he's
naked.
bare.
Okay.
He only had was the robe on.
Okay. Yeah.
but that was just shaped as an image.
Okay. Okay. Never
So
mind.
yeah, he's just naked unless you want a fucking cavity search.
I'll leave that to Travis.
He's already done one today. Alright, so he's in manacles.
It's very
I'm gonna
rude.
stay close by with both net and whip in
Yeah,
hand.
net's off, and he's just
Keep the whip, keep kind of a
short, kind of like
pressure.
I picture like a Chinese manacles where like it's almost like a hog tie, just it's made out of steel. So what
I'm
you guys
gonna
doing?
try to intimidate him and ask him where Mandingo is.
Right, he's already intimidated, so roll advantage for him to actually respond to you.
Roll advantage.
Yeah, so 2 d20s and take the higher of the roll.
Okay. 17.
Alright, yeah. So how are you intimidating him? What are you saying? What are you doing?
So I'm gonna grab him and hold my dagger to him and ask him what he's done with Mandingo.
So it's kind of rough to really look around the room at this point since there's pretty much all of you around here. Yeah.
There's 5 very interesting
So-
bodies.
He's on the floor and then he gestures over to the closet.
Ugh. He's gonna come out of the closet.
So yeah,
It's about damn time.
so yeah,
We've been waiting for this day.
with this silence and you guys being out
Hey.
of combat now and not really like in the heat of trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, you're so
I'm opening that closet.
So yeah, Robin turns around. Hello?
Mandingo?
Cut up on the floor.
Mandingo?
Yeah, he has a fucking gag in his mouth and stuff. Yeah.
Leave it in.
Leave the gag in.
It's
Just get
his
him
own
out of
socks. Yeah.
Sports socks.
Covered in Parmesan.
Strangely smells like fungus and parmesan. Yeah, I'll say you guys release Mandingo.
Yeah.
Somebody should take him out of the room and make sure he's okay.
Alright.
He's not.
Might as well be.
I want to check the. Shapeshifter.
For what?
What?
Anything.
He's naked.
Already
He's
done.
naked.
Flat out
Very,
naked.
very
Yeah,
tough.
they're naked. They're a monstrosity that's naked.
It's an orange
They
cat trait.
they basically take an action to take on someone else's persona.
Does it have an asshole?
They're
Let's check that old prison log.
Sure. It has an asshole. It has no cranks and beans or anything though.
All right,
Technically
fine.
asexual. Yeah.
Fine. I'm going back to my room. I'm going to put my
Wait, did we
freaking
kill
armor
it?
on. Can somebody heal
No,
me
he's
real
a man.
quick, please?
Okay.
I don't
So-
have healing.
Oh,
Hi, pretty bird.
I want to know who sent him.
That's what you guys just bought.
There you go.
Who sent you?
That's basically
Who does number
sent
2
you?
work for?
As I said, take care of
sent
the
you?
pasta
Damn,
party that smells
3 times.
oddly like Alfredo sauce.
That's what I want to know.
Miley Richard just lathers himself up in Alfredo.
Yeah. That's what I want to know. I want to know why he's here. Why?
It doesn't
why
help.
he
I
did
love
this.
Alfredo sauce.
So, how are you asking it to him?
Well, I want to. So is he still intimidating?
Yeah, I still intimidated and bound.
Okay.
It's been like 5 minutes.
Gonna
He's
get
a
in his
little bitch.
face, and I'm gonna do something similar. You know, I'm gonna put a weapon to his throat. Just why? Who sent you? Why did you do this?
It's what we do. It's our nature. We infiltrate.
Who's we?
Doppelgangers.
His kind.
Gotcha.
We eat what we infiltrate. That's what we do.
Why did you choose him?
He smelled like pasta.
Food and alcohol. Looks confused, like, why are so many questions? It's kind of obvious.
Contact drunk.
Well,
Why'd you choose him?
fine. You know, I do have something to do for Mandingo when this is all over.
I have a question.
I have a question.
Can we attempt to sell
That's what I was
a
gonna
doppelganger
do. I was gonna sell that
as
son
a
of a
slave
Oh,
to someone in
that's
town?
great.
Why do we do this?
That's
That's what I was gonna do. Is because
Exactly!
as soon as if everybody's like, you know what, let him go. No,
Well, you can keep him as a slave and have him do shit for you, or you could just straight up sell him.
I don't want him to turn on us later.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd rather sell him because I was thinking about killing him. I was like,
Making
hey, let's
somebody
get some
else's
money
friend
out
chop
of
off
it.
his damn head before
Yeah,
before keeping him away.
I ain't gonna keep him around.
Unless we can like
Just sell him
beat
to
him
somewhere.
into just full on submission, I will never turn on you.
So
Yeah.
fucked up.
I want to sell him to somebody in town
Make him somebody else's fucking
as a
problem.
slave.
Pick
Yeah.
up somebody else's problem.
So basically, before y'all retreat back to your respective rooms,
Macho bird. I already know what you're gonna do.
Night.
You leave my plants alone.
You already left a
Mandingo was
present.
talking to you guys and
Which
basically learned
Mouse
the
was
gist
trying to
from
get
him
into.
from
That's
the
because
one
they're
day that he was
animals.
by himself the
Doesn't make her
last couple days. Before you guys even went underground, he does say there.
I have criminal contacts in every city, by the way.
Well, yeah, and there was already a bar that Mandingo went to
Mm-hmm.
that he got information from.
And I'm part of the guild that killed people,
Do you
so...
need space, bro? Here.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to like remember where I put shit.
Well, quit losing shit.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Gosh.
Let's cuff him and put him into submission. How you doing, big boy?
He basically tells you of an acquaintance he did not get the name of, but he met someone offered money regarding slave trade in the Bone Den.
I remember that.
He's a little fucked up right now too.
Macho
He's,
bird, I'm
like,
not playing.
near
Ready
death,
to
so
do
he
something?
just fucking wants to sleep at this
Macho!
point. He does say he's like, I don't want this thing in my fucking room, guys. What do you guys want to do with it?
We'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it.
All right.
We'll go together.
I mean, he's got the wolves, so.
Hey, guys!
You want to come
Dinner.
with us? We're gonna go check out this bar, see if we can get some gold out of this bastard.
If I go with you guys, I would like some healing hands, please.
So yeah.
Either that or take a long rest.
I don't want
You
to
don't
wait
have
this
any
that
potions
long.
or anything?
No,
Alright,
I have food, but
let me look
Yeah,
at
you have
it.
20 rations, thanks
I
to
have
me.
20 rations. But
You're welcome.
thank you.
So I know.
Robin has no use.
I have a potion.
You want to give him your potion?
Wait, doesn't Vartis have potion? No, wait, never mind.
Yeah, he used them on someone else last
No,
time.
I was thinking Mandingo. I was thinking like, didn't someone buy a bunch of potions? No, it's Mandingo.
I have a potion, I think.
What? What is
Don't
it?
you have healing
I think
hands?
it's just a potion.
Just
I
a
have
straight
cure
healing
wounds.
potion.
Just a healing potion.
Alright.
Faye,
I'm not
remember?
wounded.
So,
Fuck this.
stripe scale.
I have potion. Do you need potion?
I'll take a potion. Absolutely.
Potion?
Yeah, it hurts like hell. Give me something, damn it.
He exploded a testicle. Do you know what that feels like, you egg-laying bastard?
Nobody else really got hurt or anything. It's just him.
I took a little bit of
Well, I
damage,
mean,
but
he got
nothing too
sucker
major.
punched.
Oh, that's right.
I'm down to 26 out of
That's what the sheriff
35.
told me. I was kicked in the door.
Wasn't it pretty
So
much
I will
just from you
give
kicking
I will
in the
give
door?
this to
It was
to
from kicking in the
Varkas.
door and I got hit by him once.
Oh, that's right.
Why do I feel like chat's like exploding? Because I have like a kitty.
Well, I mean, yeah. Either you guys can do it now and
He's
like
about to
try
get
and heal
sassy.
up, or you can
He's
just
warned.
like sleep.
Hell, I'll take
He's already
a long
taking a
rest
bath
real
on
quick. We can sleep overnight and go.
I'd rather him not be here this long.
Yeah.
He's in manacles.
I don't give shit.
Well, Marcus.
I also have rope.
Yeah.
So do I.
And the rest of us can take him.
You put him in manacles.
I put him in manacles, but I also have rope. I can tie his feet.
Hey,
Well,
Marcus, what are you
It's
into?
like a tiny man. His
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But with steel.
Gotcha, okay.
I mean,
Macho!
Like, you can
Mama
gag
said
him if
no!
I'd be happy to take a rest while holding on to the son of a bitch. So he can't get
Okay,
away.
how about we leave it to the people that
I'm just
don't
like-
sleep?
I'm just like,
Don't sleep! We can literally be the best lookout ever!
Or Orlando's just being Big Spoon, just
yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I was gonna.
bloody doppelganger in his bed.
He's Big Spoon on it, but how did I end up being Little Spoon on it?
Are you sleeping in the bed with him?
I was like, there's Orlando. There's the
Let's
shapeshifter. There's me.
Candy,
So you two just scrunched
can
your
you
beds
switch over
together.
there?
Get the bird!
So is that what we're gonna do? Take a long rest and then go sell him in the morning?
It's up to you guys.
I'm long.
I'm just giving.
Yeah, I'm
options.
long resting.
So
I,
you have a long rest.
I think I'm gonna take a rest and then we'll
Aw,
sell
the
him in the morning.
doppelganger
so
gets to
we're
hang
just
out with the girls.
So that heals my hit
I'm not
points.
letting
I
this
feel
go.
like we're just gonna sit there and
I
just
still
poke
got
at him.
the most pull with it.
Alright.
What makes you
I mean,
tick?
He's not in your manacles.
I know, but what I'm saying is like I've got
He's intimidated him too,
so
and he's sleeping with him.
I'm sleeping.
Now he's stuck with two.
She turned me down. What do you want me to do?
I'll fall asleep outside the door.
Jeez.
So
Are you okay?
I just had to climb over the
you're just
couch.
like crossed
I
outside their
appreciate it.
door,
You know, right?
gonna pull my
Just kind of like
plans
a
and they're
sleep
both big spooning the manacles doppelganger.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna get some charcoal and a piece of paper and start drawing. Blackmail, stupid. No, that was a joke.
All right,
Just
so
start sketching.
Don't tell him. He's just kidding.
but
Total
that gives us a heal, yeah.
Yeah,
For the rest?
you're all at full health then.
Cool.
Yeah, now let's go sell this son of a bitch.
Alright, so I'll say just sped up. You guys wake up in the morning. Your dreams still haunt you, but there are a little bits and pieces of what Devana was able to bring up.
Okay.
It's basically you were just farming for the hill dwarves,
Okay.
and your wife and daughter. You don't know their names really at this point, but you remember them. Who you could assume to be your wife and daughter. Basically, you remember them just basically giving you a kiss goodbye in the morning and leaving your abode fully armored and with weapons at their side.
Okay.
And
And that's the biggest glimpse.
You just
that
having
you
a
have
cat
right
dad moment, or your Blake. I think he likes it.
now. A happy tiefling.
But you know what's funny? My OG dice are in this because those don't fit.
They don't fit in the hilt either?
They don't fit in the hilt at all.
God dang.
Well, they probably fit in the hilt itself, yes.
Yeah.
But I will probably keep those in their actual chest for right now.
So yeah, and that's pretty much your night.
Okay.
You're just haunted with the same images
Of my
as
parents.
before.
I was wondering about that. We kind of glazed over that last
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
No, we
No, you were glazed over.
Yeah.
I actually wasn't, as a matter of fact.
Let me
But no, it was like
You just got
he told me about it,
Hey, grab me them pretzels.
and then he told somebody else about something, and then we just kind of kept going, and it's
Yeah,
like, wait, what happened?
I pretty much gave both of your nightmares back to back. That was my bad.
No, because I caught both.
It's like, wait.
But you didn't get a chance to
My brain
react.
also works differently.
I just love the baby.
I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Am I able to send a message to my home and ask if they are in need of
Through what avenue? Like a physical message?
like
Spellcasting?
a bird, something tied to a bird,
There is a postal service.
like a pigeon, like you know.
They,
Say, hey, do we need one?
do you have a history using messaging pigeons, or are you using the postal service?
I think it was pigeons. It was like
Like ravens, I think.
yeah, ravens, yeah.
I was about to say messengers either through owls or ravens.
Yeah, so tied to a bird.
Yeah, and you have a shifty background, so I'd say it's like a raven.
Don't associate ravens with him.
But I just want
He wrote it.
just basically want to send a message saying, hey, we have this
Doppelganger.
doppelganger. Either A, do we know anybody who wants to buy it?
We do. Freaking Mandingo found somebody in town, right?
No, they wanted a bugbear.
So I did not.
But if I can use my sources to get
On
us
your
more
behalf.
money.
Write your mother and father's name. So if you want, you can make them up.
Oh, okay.
And just write them at the bottom.
Don't you
Don't look at
dare
anything else.
start that
I know nothing.
mouse.
But damn, dude, your writing is freaking tiny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so you can do that before you go to bed.
Stay
So
in
So
there.
you
Wrote it, sent it.
yeah, you're able to
I'm fine with him being
call
up
for
here.
a raven.
I just don't want him to do exactly what he's doing.
And if you want to write like a physical message and hand it to me, you can, or you could just.
It's
give me
just,
this.
Honey, I love you. You're
we have this
adorable.
doppelganger. Do we have anybody who is currently...
the bottom two is fine.
bottom, whatever. Yeah.
Wherever's fine for you.
Okay.
You don't have to do last names. First names are fine.
I have to come up with Lilith's last name because apparently the angel father is last name.
Your mother's name is Lilith?
Lilith.
Alright, that's fine.
My father's name was. I don't want to look at it yet. I don't want to look at it. Semi-no.
Alright,
Yeah,
respect
nope.
enough for me.
Can't deny that one,
So
Kevin.
basically what I'm doing is I'm writing a message saying, hey, we have this doppelganger. Do we know of anybody who's currently looking
So
for
are
one?
you
Trying to-
basically gonna make these guys hold off on selling it? Because they're aiming for morning. It'd take like 24 hours for you to get something back.
Damn.
Thank you, kindly.
Fuck it, I'll just use my criminal resources.
Because Flan is still far away. So yeah, basically, on repeat. In your dream now, you're hearing your mother and father's name. On repeat. For each dream, through the dream with Orcus, you're hearing your mother's name, but it's in her tongue. She's saying, it's like
demonic language.
It's like a ghostly way. It's almost like an ethereal like whisper, and it is in.
You gotta get to Outcast.
Not demonic. It's not deep speech.
This whole thing.
But yeah, you're hearing it in your native tongue.
Isn't it abyssal?
No. Undercommon.
Or
So
infernal?
you're hearing it in Undercommon, your mother's name, and you're hearing your father's name in that side of that dream. You're hearing it in Celestial.
Our Irish folks from North Country.
Even if you don't speak those languages, you're hearing it in those languages, and you're able to recognize it as such.
I was gonna say, yeah, I should have those, right?
I don't remember which you chose.
I thought I spoke those.
But yeah,
Yeah, celestial, common, draconic, and infernal.
Infernal, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Infernal.
Yeah, so I actually do understand them.
Yeah, but you're hearing them in those languages,
Okay.
notably. But yeah, y'all wake up for somewhat restful sleep.
Okay.
After murdering a...
So you're going to the Bone Den to sell your doppelganger?
That's where I want to go. So just get rid of it. Get some money and get rid of it.
All right, it's about half-hour walk, twists and turns, going through alleyways and such. Are you ladies with them?
yeah, we are.
All right, so you're just following behind them.
Robin's staying out of this.
You go to the Bone Den, the one that you tried to break into.
Wait. I do need to come. I need information.
I go where the dumb dwarf goes.
Robin's probably just going to disappear into the crowd again.
You are saying that last night.
Alright, so you enter the Bone Den. Mandingo pretty much goes to the corner where he saw the last man. He's waiting for the conversation to go down and his customer to leave. And Mandingo, you can barely hear it depending on where you are in the room. But he says, Sir, we did catch something. It's not a bugbear, but I think it might interest you. So this, I would say not very tall for a drow, but also not very short either. It's kind of built for a drow. Seems older, and from what you would notice is it's weird, but this drow does actually seem to be growing facial hair. It's not very common for elven kind, but he's a little bit patchy of facial hair.
He's a mutt.
Maybe like a goatee kind of thing going on. Seems like he's trying to grow it and trying to make it more pronounced, with his CD background and what he's trying to do. So he, Mandingo invites you all over to this drow. The drow acknowledges all of you at the table. Welcome, friends. I hear you may have a customer of interest to the boat. How can I help you?
We want to
Rob is
sell this
exploring.
thing to you.
So I'll assume, Bartus, you just bring up the chained manacled
Yeah.
doppelganger.
We have this jingling.
Doppelganger.
We have this thing.
So we have this thing here. This thing that has a whole bunch of junk. Okay.
And not being an adventurer like you guys are, doesn't have the same kind of constitution that you guys. He still looks beat to shit. You guys just slept with him bloody in your bed.
Oh, I bet you guys
It was
smell
an
nice.
bed.
Yeah.
And they'll change the sheets.
In Orlando's bed.
We do what we gotta do.
So
You could have just left it with the non-sleeping women, but whatever.
There was no room for me with the other two dudes in your bed.
Yeah. So, I mean, he seems a little put off by the state of the doppelgangers. He comes up to it. You're allowing him to approach. So he.
Not too close now.
He proceeds to lift its chin, check its appearance. It has no eyelids.
Now,
It's
quick question.
Hairless, yes.
The doppelganger. Can it turn into anybody at any given point in time? Or anything that it touches or touches it.
Basically, any humanoid creature of small or
Bless you.
medium size.
Bless you.
Sorry, it can take an action to change into its exact appearance. It does not have the ability to change its body into anything what it's changing to is carrying, but it can change into clothes and such. So yeah.
It's
So
Mystique.
it can be touched by.
Pretty much
and
Mystique.
not, we don't have
It's
to worry about it.
Mystique.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
But
anything.
Without
Mystique,
eyelids.
Mystique by touch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
she's by touch.
it's anything it's familiar with. So
Okay.
as long as it's seen you.
So
and
it could
seen you-
return into Mandingo?
Yeah, it could do whatever it wants.
So it could turn into any one of us and pretend to be one of us.
Ah, shit.
It could, honestly, any doppelganger turns into anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, there's
Prove to me
always
it's really
that-
you.
Yeah, that's him.
Look at
So there's
this.
always that kind of fear, no matter even what you come across. Not even a doppelganger. It can be anything really.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's magic in the world. But yeah, well, it's not in the best shape. And
I'm lucky we got it to you at all.
You'll heal up just fine, don't worry.
stands up and gets off his knees and goes back to his table and starts sipping his drink.
What, you don't want
So
it?
you're offering it for sale or trade.
Nothing for sale.
I say money talks.
What is there to trade with? What is there to trade for?
Depends on what you want.
It could
What
be.
do you have?
Well, here's the thing. We gotta figure out what he's worth to see what we can get.
This
Yeah.
is a thieves guild. So.
Huh?
This is a thieves guild. So.
Oh, so
We
you
could
have
get
plenty.
anything we needed to.
You have plenty.
That's why I'm walking around, because I need information. No.
Touching shit, knocking fucking shit
No,
off
I
the-
would not do that. I just use
I would like a Sprite, sir.
Milk.
That was broke. But when
Chocolate.
No, I actually have an idea. I'm looking for drugs.
You're looking for drugs? Is that what
Because Robin's addicted to drugs.
I'm looking for drugs. If I'm looking for drugs, it's gonna be to sell later.
You seem to be the man of business.
I'm gonna go find some drugs.
What will you give me for him?
It's injured.
It's a lot.
Nothing a potion won't fix.
300 gold.
I think it's worth at least 6.
Oh, persuasion check.
15.
300 is where I stay. You brought me battered goods and not what I've asked for, and looks at Mandingo. 300 is where I stand.
Can I tap Orlando on the shoulder? Orlando, I can put out a word. See if anybody's looking to pay more.
Do we want to hang on to this thing?
Do you like your new teddy bear?
Not really.
give me 24 hours.
We could tie it to the dogs.
We can always just sit him in the room with the wolves.
You give me 24 hours.
What do you think, Vartis? Should we sell it somewhere else?
This man does not know what he wants.
Where's your closest competition?
That's dirty.
About 5 days ride. It's the nearest town.
Can we roll
What town is
intimidation?
that?
Can we
They're
roll?
always called
Why are we doing
Say,
this?
can I roll an intimidation check to raise the price?
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter.
Mm-hmm. And you know this. So you're traveling with tempers and things, and you know this as well, and you know this.
I would.
Yeah,
I've
you know
probably
it,
been there.
Yeah, you've probably walked around it.
That's all I do
Can
is
we
just.
roll for intimidation to get the price raised since persuasion didn't work?
You can. He has guards.
We
Yeah.
have an Orlando.
We got our ass kicked by this thing. I know
I
you
just
can
love
do
we
better
have an
than
army. We
300.
have Orlando.
We are many, sir. And he sees you making a way for your weapon. And as he says that, several people stand up behind you guys.
Oh god damn it! What did you guys do?
I think I can take 50 of them.
Arby.
You know what?
Side trip, you're dead.
We'll just take it with us. If you want it, you come to us. next
I'll say
time.
300. And your drinks are on me.
I think you can take these drinks and drown in them. You can take your drinks and drown in them.
Just might.
Just my.
We're not that lucky.
Now, if you're not here to do business, please leave.
So now can I go write my fucking letter?
You already written a
Yeah,
letter.
you did that before you went to bed.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did
okay, so it
that.
actually went. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just have to wait for it to come back.
It should
So
be
now
in
we
the
have to
bag.
babysit this damn thing.
But we're gonna take
Because-
While Robin
because
is
you
getting
fucked it up.
information and drugs.
Fucking-
Yeah, I basically picture Vartis carrying around like a suitcase.
Alright, now. Do I find anybody from my old guild?
No,
Or any word?
not this far out.
Damn it!
Nobody from your old guild.
Damn it.
There is a
Now-
thieves guild.
Okay, now I gotta go find drugs.
Using my
I
criminal
have. I
background,
actually found my drugs.
can I be approached by anybody else willing to deal?
There's nobody that's going to compete with them.
Okay.
Yeah, so nobody's going to come up to you.
Okay. Can I go find drugs?
And
Now here's another problem we have, because if
I want to find drugs.
since you're pissing these guys off,
It's side
and we come across the bugbear, which is what they want.
Yeah. I just won't go to the next deal. Just bring my cut to me. They won't want to deal if I'm around.
Alright, while we're waiting.
I have that as a respect enough to. This guy's got fucking guts.
Why?
Oh, Dougal, you might want to move.
So where are we at this point?
you're still in the seedy bar.
Yeah.
So say if you guys want, we can just take a break because he needs to seems like work on some stuff.
I need to scream at some kids.
We need to get the endless fight too.
Alright,
Gabriel's
take
trying
a
to
break.
feed right now.
Take a break.
All right, guys. Quick intermission.
I'm stopped. You got because they're already talking about fucking what they're gonna do. So
All right. We are live once again.
Right.
Alright, so roll me an investigation check, and then have you guys decide what you're gonna do with your slave doppelganger.
I'm pretty sure that I've decided, and I think
He's in on getting rid of it. She's in on getting rid of it.
so. So are you, right? You rid of it?
The elf just wants the least resistance.
We appreciate your help.
And I want to be away from the unfavorable drow.
Sorry, Stripe. Party's in favor of selling it. So, I'll say... Fuck, I have to keep track of this jackass's goal, too.
You don't get to be mean because his bathroom exploded. That's not his fault.
I know. I'm just grumpy.
You can be grumpy.
So 300 divided up equally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
And so, yeah, and that also kind of keeps us in a little bit of favor with this particular guild, which doesn't hurt. Even if we lose a little bit of money, we catch something else. The freaking flyers, they'll give us better money next time.
Freaking frequent flyers.
Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right? Isn't that fair? I guess that's good.
So, Pontus stands up. So you've returned.
Yeah, I don't want this.
300 gold is to you. And you see,
Drinks are still on you, right?
that is correct. That's what I agreed. So you see a gnome dressed in black padded leather armor comes out from behind Hontus the Drow, sets a chest onto the table, opens it. There is 300 gold pieces. To make it easy, there's 30 platinum in there. So you guys can divide all that up equally.
Okay.
So it's just 10 gold to platinum.
5 platinum piece. So.
Yep. So y'all can either add to your inventory 5 platinum or 30 gold.
Okay.
And you, what did you roll for your investigation check?
19.
19, very well. So you see the bartender is, I'll say they are orc. They're big, burly, and they have very thick leather jacket on. And you go up to him.
Hi, I was seeing if you knew any dealers in. Hold on, I gotta remember the name. So I found it at last. You wouldn't happen to know a seller in Grellspice, would you?
Let me pull up what I'm dealing you here really quick.
This drug is brutal, I'm gonna say this now.
Well, where the fuck is it? Hold up, let me pull up my drugs.
Okay, here. If you want to, it's right here.
No, I have different drugs.
Okay, different drugs. Listen, I got specialized drugs.
So nobody gets mad at us. These are drugs that I am basically borrowing from Exandria and Teldore. Alright. Yes, miss. I do have something of the like. It's not quite what you're asking for, but these might give you the kick that you're looking.
Alright.
I've got this here Zeal, and he pulls a small dark purple liquid in like a tincture. This is Zeal. It's applied to your skin. Gives you a good high for about an hour. And then he also pulls out small leather package. This is Soothe. It's S-U-U-D-E.
There he is.
And then he also pulls out another similar package. This is Arcane.
Why are you playing with me? You won't play.
Zeal is basically combat enhancing. When drunk or applied to the skin, the user must make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or become paralyzed for 1d4 rounds on a failed save, as their muscles seize up. On a success, the user uses the melee attack to deal 3 additional damage for 2d6 rounds. After this time, the user gains 1 level of exhaustion, regardless of the saving throw result. So basically, I'll say if you fail your saving throw, which is kind of what you would be aiming for, is it like paralyzes you, but it feels like it actually makes you feel like your body is being shocked into paralyzation. And Soothe. Pull up Soothe. Soothe is an illegal substance
Sold in Taldore almost exclusively. It is refined from either Arcane Residuum or Azuremites and causes a head rush and enhances senses and magic. When suit is smoked, the user must make a Constitution saving throw of DC 10 or be knocked unconscious for 2d4 rounds. Upon a successful save, the user gains 1 sorcery point and accesses the meta magic option for 1 hour. More sorcery points can be gained by smoking more soothe, but doing so increases the risk of overdose as the DC increases by 3 for each additional dose.
Wow.
The exact meta magic granted is based on the color of soothe, so if you buy brown soothe from him, it'll be an extended spell, so if you're casting a spell, it'll have extended duration. Blue soothe, which is a twin spell, you can cast 2 spells at the same time of different schools. And red soothe is a distance spell. So if a spell's distance is normally within 60 feet, you can go up to 120. Well, I'm saying it'll give you that. It'll give you that. Even if you don't know how to use them, it's like the cookies. You're just granted that. And Arcane, it's basically, it's almost like soothe. You get a spell of the meta magic color that the Arcane comes from. So if you use blue Arcane, if you succeed on a DC 15 saving throw, then you'll basically be able to expend a spell like lightning or something like that. And if you fail on it, your body, if you fail, depending on how dramatically you fail on it, you'll either basically become immediately exhausted and knock out, or if you roll like a natural 1, you'll basically explode with that spell's energy. So like if you take red Arcane, you'll explode with like a fireball internally. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I'm gonna take the vial then.
Alright, so let me see.
That sounds like something more Robin would take.
Just to feel something.
Well, this is what happens when all your nervous systems are shut down. Most of your organs are not working.
Normally, Zeal's about 150 gold, but since you're a first-time customer from me, seem to be doing business with the boss, give 2 for 50. 50. 50, okay. 50.
Okay. Well then, can I do this?
Alright. So I'll say 1 vial basically gives you 2 doses.
Kill. I now have drugs.
Yes. Drugs!
Drugs!
Alright. So, you guys, soldier slave. I'll say pretty much for time, you guys make your way back to Friona's Tea Kettle. And you see Gertrude sitting at one of the tables, already gumming up her breakfast.
So she's like,
and says, "Oh, you youngins finally made it back. I thought you were gonna come from upstairs, but you came. Oh, that's whatever have you. So, yesterday when I was over at that Adventurers Guild, they did have a contract. Seemed to be coming out of that there Neverwinter. It's a few days away, but they do have an extension of the guild out there. Get some cheap pricing for housing. It seems to be along the lines of some of the things we've been finding here in town as well. What do you all say? You want to come with?
what's the job?
They pretty much said that we're going to have to ask them once we get into town. It's something higher priced, though.
I hate blind jobs.
Said 1,000 gold each.
How much?
1,000 gold each.
Man, so
We got Mr. Orlando.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Mandingo's always hot on my trails too, so I think he's good. So the 2 of you in too. What about you, Star?
yeah, little monkey.
Right.
Lizard monkey!
And you seem to be tagging along with that Mr. Orlando there. What you say?
I go.
All right.
Close Robin.
You can walk in front of me.
Follow.
So it ain't noon here yet, so I say y'all get some breakfast in you, and we'll head out of town. Alrighty. So basically, I'll say just like 5 copper just for a normal breakfast, unless you want extended rations for a day. That'll bump you up to a gold.
I'll take a
I have
copper.
Just to hold appearances.
Yes.
Slowly, just like passing it to the wolves.
Piling it up on Lizard Monkey's plate there.
So take away 5 copper, yeah?
Yeah. Robin thinks she's giving it to the wolves, and Stripe is just like stealing it from
I'm
like
not paying. I'm just taking this.
stealing it from like
Just like
under her
Taking what's
grasp.
freely offered.
Another one. I
technically can eat. It's just not gonna go well.
and I didn't care.
So,
Ah, yes, what's our breakfast? So we just gonna do like a time skip thing where we get there, or are we just gonna go in between encampments?
I'm basically gonna double check. I think I have something here really quick.
I'm gonna go check and if you fed your grounder.
I already said.
The bird.
But I put the other dog even us corn.
I know you fed the other dogs, but I didn't see you feed the bird.
Now we're dead.
You're right. I put it all together.
Alright, so I think this is.
Alright, it's gonna go cool now. Hang on.
Isn't he gorgeous? He goes on my boat.
Le boat?
So for my birthday, right before Josephine was born, Nate brought me home the boat and my castle,
I heard
and we
1,000
put them all
gold
together.
Nice.
for this mission.
1,000 gold each.
Each. What are we on?
We
No
don't
one
As long as you
we don't
know
know.
it's
Okay, beautiful.
something
Thanks
in
for once again
Neverwinter.
driving
Oh, something.
me
Oh,
in.
son of a bitch.
Blind job.
No, it's not that blind.
Wait, what?
What? What is your problem?
His family's in Neverwinter.
My family's in Neverwinter, or something's in Neverwinter. That's
Okay,
sending
so,
me
as I was asking
the
before,
dreams.
Yeah.
Alex, so are we just gonna do like a whole time skip where we just
Oh,
get there, or
no,
are
I'm.
we gonna have like in between camps?
Yeah, I'm looking through like
I have
encounter
to go deal with
checks.
my master. I'll be
You
back.
missed that part. My dreams are being forced to me from somewhere.
No, I
Oh, you did catch that. Okay.
Found another black bear. Hopefully this one I can finally kill.
Alright, so let me devise something here real quick. So, do D6 for this.
Start with the shotgun.
I was just want to shoot certain animals.
No, I'm doing free hunt. And I have to follow all these bears' tracks. Where this guy's headed.
So I'll say, do you guys want to try and get any like mode of transportation, or are you just gonna walk?
Let's stop by a stable.
Sure, you can. Are you gonna be the only one on a horse, or are you dragging everyone with you?
I don't know. I'm gonna get a fucking horse. Anybody else wants to get a horse?
What are you doing? Are you gonna you just want to walk, or you want to get a horse? You want to get a cart?
I'm gonna get a horse.
Horse. Horse.
Let's do land. We don't need
Yeah.
a boat.
There are airships.
Giggity.
Yeah, but that's probably gonna.
$20,000 piece.
30,000 gold
30?
apiece.
How much is a freaking horse then?
You
Like
should
100
get
gold.
100 gold.
Can be at 100. I'll do
Unless you're going for like a war horse or like a racing horse, then it's like 150, 200. Pack load, speed, things like that.
Apparently I can't just fly.
Listen,
Yeah,
You know what?
Be too
One of us
fucking
can get
OP.
a horse. tie you to it, and you can glide like a fucking kite.
You know, when it's your turn to DM, I'm gonna be a fucking flying archer at level 3 too. I know, I'm joking. What would you want to do, Vartus?
I just used to walk.
So you just want to walk
Oh, he's got
besides...
wings too. I don't see you giving him shit.
He has one good wing.
Yeah, he like flies in a circle. He'll just come back. He's like a boomerang.
He's just doing donuts all day.
It's about as far as I can fly because I just.
Wait, how did you guys get ahead of me?
I mean, I'm saying a horse would be nice, but at 100
So do you want a
right
horse or
now,
do you want to
as
walk?
early as we are.
Walk.
I think
Preferably
We can have all kinds of fun little adventures that help our.
Well, I was about to say, if me and I get a horse.
If both of you get a horse, someone could pitch in for a cart. If these two just want to walk.
Yeah. Like,
Did you play a license plate game?
How much for the horses?
It's about 100 gold each.
So we'll go top.
Yeah, how much is
Maybe
the
we
horse?
persuade for cheaper.
I'd say like 30 gold.
well, if we all want to walk for one, two of us get a horse.
I'll walk with the wolves.
Just strap your feet to each wolf.
They're gonna be sitting on the back of the cart. Like, heck, if you want to walk, be my fucking guess.
And a cart carry us?
A cart can carry up to 1,000 pounds, I'd say.
Especially with 2 horses.
So, like, we could. I mean, we could all pitch in to get a horse and cart,
Macho.
right?
Yeah.
If we got a horse, then
That way, we're moving a little bit faster, but at the same time, we're not each spending 100 gold each.
Yeah.
Right,
horses
right now,
100 total, how much
granted, here's
Cart's 30. I would give it to you for 30.
At the moment.
So, but if you guys want 2 horses, that's 230.
Yeah.
That's what Bailey
I
was
mean,
just
worst
saying.
case scenario, yeah. You know, we go for persuasion, or if we need to, we can get a saddle in case of a situation where we just need to fucking go faster.
Let's go faster. Let's go faster.
So what do we want to try to do?
No.
Get a couple horses and
And a cart.
carriage?
Decision.
Split it up, or
So let's say,
So-
I'll fly out a while.
Yeah.
Is it 230 divided by 6?
Roll me a perception check just to see how soon we get there.
11 plus 15.
I'll say Gertrude's helping, since she knows the town.
Shouldn't she have advantage then?
Is Gertie our sugar mama?
She's just sugar
No.
grandma.
Sugar grandma?
Yeah, no. She rolls pretty much the same as you.
She's the old lady who's gonna fuck us all up in our sleep if we don't
'cause I
quit waking her up.
definitely afford a horse at the moment, but like,
I think 2 of us can't
She's
sleep.
gonna fuck us up because we interrupted her episode of Matlock.
You children keep interrupting my crosswords.
Comes up to
How
230.
rude! None of y'all have hospitality.
Gertrude, I'm sorry for my idiot companions.
Alright, child. Alright.
we ain't saving you next time.
He says they need to be saved.
You do.
A lot.
Shut up.
So that's like, that's a lot better. We want
I don't know, I'm goddamn good.
So yeah, I'll say it takes you about 20 minutes to find a stable. You guys are currently walking to the stable.
okay.
Well, that's enough of that then, isn't it?
Are there any wild horses around?
That's
Yeah.
that's what we need to find is a wild horse.
Yeah, you
while
want
we
to break
have-
in a horse?
Who has good animal handling?
I got a rope and intimidation.
Who has good animal?
Hey,
I have animal handling.
So what do we want to do? I mean, are we gonna...
Barchus just goes off and buys a dog sled by himself.
Dude, can you imagine?
Two dire wolves
Yeah.
and his one wing flapping in the breeze.
This really makes my wings come
my
nice.
hair that's flowing in the wind. It's my wing.
With your little rabbi curls untucked and flapping away.
No. Travis's wing is the booster. He's a thruster.
I just toot every now and
It's a
then.
stabilizer.
It's like a sail.
He uses it like a spoiler.
That is your maneuverability, you know?
Oh yeah, that's how he turns. He doesn't pull the reins, he just uses his wing.
The dogs are like, oh my god, what's going on there?
They're like, okay. Okay.
We're like,
So, are we gonna?
I'll buy at least one horse.
Well, if we're all splitting it.
I was gonna say we're all splitting it. It's like 38 gold apiece.
Okay, so we'll do that.
For 2 horses and a cart.
Yeah.
Everyone I know at least has 38 gold. She's spent nothing pretty much.
I have.
I got plenty of cash.
I haven't
Yeah, that's
split
it.
anything. I mean, I'm doing okay, but at the same time, we're kind of early in the.
Well, and then keep in mind, normally 5 gold to any normal person, like they're set for life.
But I'm saying like.
You guys are pretty much dealing with like merchant and like adventuring
Or
expenses.
do we want to like each buy a horse?
They say,
But anyway, we also get the discount.
Yeah, that's true. So I'd say technically about 80 gold for each horse.
you may as well.
That sounds a little better.
Yeah, because I was about to say, we are copper adventurers.
Again, we can also roll to see if.
And if you don't want a roof on your cart, I'll say like 25 gold.
What if it rains? It'll get to my family.
25 gold for what?
Oh, what are you?
If you don't want a roof on your cart.
Oh, okay.
Or do we want to just each buy a horse?
Buy a horse, or you know, whoever has
Are
the
the,
biggest
is the horse ours to keep?
Yes, it will be considered your own.
Yeah, it's technically, they sign papers over to you.
can we trade out horses for other things later?
Yes.
Do whatever you want, as long as the horse isn't
Dude,
dead.
I know at Neverwinter I'm going to see my
Talk
credit
about
card shop.
horse trade.
I'm pretty sure
I need
if
to
I
find
put a
my
horse in
Moogle.
my inventory, I
Need the
will
Moogle.
be encumbered.
The horse carries your shit.
The horse carries your shit. So.
I'm just carrying my horse down the way. Damn,
Oh,
this is
at that point, I'd be willing to buy a horse too. I think.
Well, I'm not dealing with encumbrances,
Yeah.
because technically even gold would have weight.
They say 10 gold pieces or 100 gold is one.
My character does not get weight from gold.
So that's why
I
I'm
think
just,
I'm the only one.
yeah, I'm just
so-
not, I'm just not dealing with encumbrances
shit,
across
so-
the board. But I am dealing with components and you buying like arrows and shit like that.
So
I need to buy arrows before we leave.
All right.
It's probably a good idea. I've
I'll just say
shot
if you-
Make sure
quite
to
a
loot
few.
my arrows.
if you want to go back to Elo, I'll just say, how many do you want to buy?
At least 2 dozen.
It's like 20 silver.
Okay.
So like 2 gold. 2 gold will cover you easy.
well, let's go get our mounts.
Let's go check the stable, see if they got
Yeah,
any.
you guys are on your way to the stables.
Okay.
She says she'll meet you there. She's going back to buy arrows from Elo.
Okay.
Bye, myself.
Carts can carry loot.
Yes.
So
This
says
is- you're not,
we're
you're
not
not,
doing
yeah, you're not
encumbrance.
dealing with encumbrance. But technically, if like you want to, like when you're camping, say like you put your armor in your cart or something like that.
Honestly, right now I'm kind of thinking we should all get a horse
Yeah.
I think that's
of our own volition.
Everybody just gets their own horse.
Everybody just gets their own horse
at the
yeah.
moment.
Okay.
If something happens,
Can we get
buy a
a
cart.
deal if
You're-
we each buy our own horse?
You're getting 80 gold because you're a part of the Adventures Guild.
And then
Yeah,
we
'cause
can
like I
always-
said, our pendants.
So 80 gold a horse.
Yeah, 80 gold a horse.
Then we can also counter offer, of course. After that. So.
I don't know. I think I could live with that. I think I want a horse.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do the.
Yeah, they come with saddle.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna do that
Final
too.
and bit.
Very much.
Not for you.
God, why are we getting into kinky stuff tonight?
Where have you been the last 3 sessions?
So we'll say that Strapkill is the one that walks up to pretty much the stableman. All right, looking for horses.
Aye.
Each of you.
Aye.
All right. See your adventures. I see your tags. 80 gold a pop.
About
Can we see what you got?
You want to pick your own horses? Go ahead.
We got. Yes.
Cool.
Right, yeah. So I mean, you could just say what you get, pretty much. They're not gonna be like a badass fucking war horse with plate mail and shit. No.
Pitch black stallion,
All right, sure.
I'm gonna.
black dragon, black horse. You
Oh,
like that TV again?
Fucking Nate's over here. I am the knight.
I want to offer 60 gold for the horse.
I was gonna say.
You're gonna get a pony?
No, I just want to offer 60
Oh my
gold
god,
for the
that's
horse.
right! He's so slow he can't fit an actual
I
horse!
don't want a pony.
I could give you an ass.
You tried that
That's
once
more
and
than
it
you
didn't
got
work.
her.
This elf is awfully friendly. What do you want?
I'll just take the
Just some-
Palomino over there.
Burly human. Okay.
You take 60 gold for it?
If you want the ass right next to it, sure.
How about 70 gold?
Macho!
75. You're already getting a deal.
Alright, I'll do 75.
Alright, Nick's 75. The rest of you, Nick's 80.
I was gonna roll for it.
Oh, you want to roll for Persuasion? Go ahead.
I'll give you 50 for the block.
No.
I didn't need to roll.
No. That's too low. Roll for Persuasion if you want to do 60.
75.
Alright, I already gave him the deal. Here you go.
Good.
I already gave him the deal, sure.
Alright, cool.
17.
I'll just take a stallion.
Alright, go ahead. Pick her out.
17.
70.
65.
68.
67.
Deal.
Painted Philly.
Cool.
How much is that? What,
I got it for exactly what it's worth.
67, yeah. Huh?
75. The riding horse, right?
Sure, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, whatever horse.
Is that under equipment then?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you
exactly,
have
yeah.
horse too?
Yeah. I just want to see what my paladin looks like on a horse. Aww.
Oh, how cute.
So do we add amounts to our things?
Yeah,
or-
you could if you want.
His name is Mayo.
Cool.
Mayonnaise.
My god.
Oh, Jesus.
Mayonnaise! Oh my god,
sorry,
I fucking
Couldn't pass it.
hate
I'm
you.
sorry. I couldn't pass it.
You're so
up.
stupid.
Fuck's this Dragonborn talking about? I don't give a shit what you name it.
Good thing we weren't asking your opinion.
Fuck off.
Sorry, he's kind of an asshole.
It's fine. Get out of my stables.
He's a lizard, don't
Get us my stables.
Dragon. I don't do that tongue thing.
Give it up and you're going to be a pet dragon.
What is it under other possessions? Or no, enemy.
Yeah.
You gotta edit your character.
And there's just me adding items.
Yeah, I just added the riding horse.
Riding horse, draft horse.
Riding horse. Draft horse would be like faster, I think.
Is what?
Faster. They're faster.
Yeah.
They're
Faster
a little bit
and more.
And worth
pricier.
more.
Yeah.
They're 75.
He would have talked you up.
Draft horse is 50.
Yeah.
We'd overpaid for a slower horse.
So that's something we equip.
I don't think you have to equip it.
No, you just add it to
Yeah.
your inventory.
Any Palominos, the Palomino.
And he bitches about the mayonnaise joke.
Why'd you pick the Palomino? Is it the prettiest Palomino that ever packed a saddle?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll say everyone has a horse,
Yay! Of course.
including Gertie.
She's riding a horse fly.
She's riding a horseback.
Van Digo's in one of the saddlebags.
Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah, what's going on with Mandigo?
He's got a horse too. I'll just give him a horse. Fuck it.
Oh,
Nick's.
Buy 5, get 1 free.
Buy 5, get 1 free. Buy 6, get 1 free. Oh no, buy 5. Yeah, buy 5, get 1 free.
Nick's 75 from his inventory. So he just got the same deal as you as Martis. So yeah, I'll say you guys start heading east to Neverwinter.
All right.
So I'll say
Coconuts.
since you guys got horses, you easily knocked a day off of your trip. And we'll say
Bless you.
thank you.
You don't agree?
We're silly.
You're rude.
We're silly.
You're rude. All right, what are we fucking up now?
Alright, I named my horse. Belethil.
Alright, so you guys are going on your first outing outside of Flan together.
Woo!
And we'll see.
We're going on
So
adventure.
technically,
Go in on
each
it.
day, and each day I'm rolling 2d6s to see if you have an encounter
Oh, great.
and to see if you gain or take away a day off of your travel. And then each night I'm rolling 1d6 to see if you have an encounter.
There's an arrow in your butt.
Oh, Mary man!
6.
Oh my god, why are we making so much shit?
Of course, we'll probably have an encounter right
So on your
What is
first day, through your hours of daylight, you do see a storm brewing on the horizons where you're headed towards Neverwinter. However, a couple of you being familiar with the area you're heading to, you pick up the pace, and you do take 1 day off of your total ride to Neverwinter.
Cool.
However, you are going to be spending the night in the storm.
So
And-
to fight a 3.
So basically, I'll say whoever wants to helm the travel, everyone decide on one person to roll a d20 and see if you're able to find some place
best
to
roll.
rest for the night.
Now would that help?
She really does have the best
Shouldn't
rolls
you have
thus far.
a survival?
What?
Would there be a survival bonus on that?
Yeah, it'd
Are
be
we
adding.
in the woods yet?
We are.
No, you're on the road.
We are.
There are woods. There are woods to your right, though.
Well, y'all shouldn't have pushed than me because I got 10.
10.
Do you have a
Plus
Say-
survival.
Yeah, yeah.
survival bonus? I think you do.
Oh, shit.
Say being an elf.
I should have done the survival roll.
So should I?
Where the hell is the survival bonus?
Should be in your skills and
It's
stuff.
alphabetical, so it's at the bottom.
Yeah, I got a +3, so 13.
Alright, yeah, you pass. You're able to find a reasonable enough size of a tree or something like. If you want to tie up your horses or stake them to the ground, that's fine. Not the actual horse, their lead to the ground.
I love that he looked at you for that.
But yes, so let's see. Do you guys want to have someone stay up for the night and keep watch?
I don't
considering
sleep.
we
We
have
don't
two
sleep.
that don't sleep.
Well, I'm saying there's going to be 3 separate watches, unless you two are just going to do the whole thing.
We might as well.
Might as well. I mean, I need 4 hours and she needs...
None.
Yeah.
As long
So,
as I rest, I'll be okay.
you're 4 hours alone, but I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, as long as I rest, I'll be okay.
All right. Cool. So I'll say for the first 6 hours or so of your night, it's yeah.
Is there water nearby?
It's raining. There's not really like an actual pool of water.
That's not what I'm talking about.
She's just washing her hair.
No, I'll wait till we get to an actual body of water.
And so let's see.
Uh-oh.
And you
I
go.
like that look on his face.
And Dingo's out chasing squirrels around.
I thought he was still in the saddlebag.
Sleep.
He just covers it over.
I didn't forget your milk.
What do you want, Mia? What do you want?
What else do you want?
Baby, what do you need?
Oh no, he's laughing. That can't be good.
So I have good memories with these ones.
These gloves.
You get Mr. Punch. You will need a hug?
Oh shit, that's not what
Now he's throwing dice at me.
Do you want to watch it?
So I'll say within the first
I'm hunting.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, now
Like-
they-
5 to 6 hours of the night, roll me a perception check.
From each week. Hey, what? I'm just
And you can roll one too if you want.
I want to wait.
20.
20.
15.
What about the wolves? They should have perception. If they hear something, if they smell something, they should perk
That gives
up.
like a little bit of a bonus, doesn't it?
I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Why are my
So
dogs angry?
one of them is asleep.
Okay.
So if you want to roll perception for the one that's awake, I'll say they don't get advantage because it's raining, so they can't really smell anything.
Okay.
So just roll 1d20.
So just regular.
Back, go, back. Look where I shot it.
So your wolves don't notice anything.
Ross is
This is a damn stupid
you-
dog, man.
You do notice, and you met the DC. So
Watching me?
I'll say Robin hears it first. You hear
I have to wait
some
for my drink.
wet leaves
Drink while watching me.
rustling in the background.
Three more. Coming in.
So you stand up and you look away from the fire,
No more doing
and you see there seems to be a couple of like really kind of like bulbous kind of figures just kind of walking around. Roll me a nature check to see if you recognize them.
Don't worry, there's another creature over here. Can you see it?
Almost.
I got plus 5 for nature. Holy shit! 25! Woo!
So you're able to see them in detail. And do you want to roll too?
Sure.
So yeah, see if you recognize them.
10. Not gonna recognize shit from that.
Wait, what's your nature?
5, and I rolled a 5.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Robin basically notices.
11, sorry.
These are.
According to that elf's notes, she was thinking about my ass.
So there's what looks like just 2
You don't want me
bullywugs.
to hurt you?
bullywugs?
Yeah, just
Bullywugs!
patrolling on almost the outside perimeter of your camp. They don't seem to have noticed you.
I'm believing that.
Excuse me,
All right.
I'm not going to
Mr.
encounter
Bullywog,
these.
Okay.
Walter.
Well, if they're just walking around, not coming after us, I'm not gonna start shit. I'm not that dumb.
And you just kind of, yeah, you're not really able to make out what they're hearing or anything. You just hear a couple hundred feet away. And it seems like they're circling something and they're just patrolling an area. And
No.
so
If they're just patrolling, they're not attacking. Why would I
That's-
alert everyone?
fine, and
Might as well just leave them alone.
Maybe I'll be named my wolf Peyton.
basically, as Mirasol says that she's turning in a few hours before dawn, she's just gonna go meditate. Gertrude gets up from her tent and she comes up to you. She says,
Old lady.
"Hi there, youngin'. I couldn't sleep. You know, I'm used to just waking up early. How you doing there, child?"
It's alright. Nothing really big happened most of the night. Just some patrolling bullywugs.
Now you've broken
I
someone
like some
else's heart.
bullywugs. Some of them are nice.
Yeah. Figured not disturbing, so I just kind of.
He saw you do it.
I used to know some bullywugs. I traveled by a creek once. They seem to have some hospitality. Say, This might be a bit of a personal question.
Yeah, you can have some lemonade.
Did you know your mammy and pappy?
Well, they died before I could get the gold. I was raised by someone else.
No, you're fine.
Sorry to hear that, youngin.
It's alright. I don't remember them anyway.
Well, just letting you know, I'm always here if you need conversation, you need to talk.
Well, I do like a Gertrude. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah. I always thought my daughter would have looked something close to like you. If I ever would have gotten to know her.
What happened?
Oh. Well, see, back in my real adventuring days, me and the leader of my party, we hooked up a little bit here and there. You know how it is, and she just was like.
I understand.
And
listen, she's an old lady. Just smile and wave.
he was a hero. I still like to think of him as such, but with our line of work, we couldn't carry a youngin around with us the whole time. So, thank you for the conversation. And then the sun is peeking up from behind the trees, coming from, it seems to be the area where you're headed towards Neverwinter, and everyone else seems to rouse, and Mirasol's done with her meditation. Yes. Forgot what the word was for a second. And so you guys continue on for your second day of travel. Let's see. Oh wow. So, actually the day is fairly uneventful. The storm seems to have passed. The grasses and the dirt around you freshly wet from the night of rain, and the grass seems to still be holding a morning dew. You do, with this very nice day, actually shave off 2 days from your travel to Neverwinter.
Cool.
So you have still just 2 days remaining until you get to Neverwinter. And let's see. Whoever wants to helmet this time as you're heading into night wants to roll me a nature check.
Oh, I got it.
Why is
I want a nature check.
Vartus.
You roll a crit one, I lick your face.
Jesus.
Close enough. It's 2. Do you have anything plus for your nature?
Yeah, I do. I know I do.
Watch the plus
+1. Oh wait, I have advantage.
All right,
advantage
go
on
ahead.
nature checks. All right. Come on, baby.
Crit fail.
Right.
No, 6.
6 + 1, 7. Great.
So you're not really able to find a reasonable shelter, but you do just find a patch of kind of open land as you're getting closer to Neverwinter. Let's see. You are entering. It seems to be more hilly than anything. I'll say. Both actually, Vartus and Robin do recognize this area as the Star Metal Hills. They're more hilly because it used to be flat land. Everyone got to really excavating these lands a couple hundred years ago, and everything's pretty much just come up dry. So you just have these leftover mounds of dirt from everyone's past expeditions trying to get rich. So you're
Okay, all gotta go.
able to find a not so hilly piece of land where you just kind of pull off from the road and basically just stake your leads for your horses into the ground. You don't have a storm coming up close to you guys. You do see some storms on the horizon. So, do we want to say you guys basically take watch again.
I'll take watch this time.
Right. So you and you.
Yeah.
Right. So Marisol.
Painted to stay awake.
Fucking wolves.
Marisol will trade out with scale strike.
Whenever
Strike scale,
he's
sorry,
done.
later.
So, is there anything else you guys want to do for the first 4 hours of the watch?
I'm just watching.
Just awkwardly, quietly sitting next to each other by the fire.
Sharpen my missile or something, you know.
So, does your dick have a fork in it?
You're not awake.
It's biting.
Looks like an
I
asparagus,
love
okay?
that Alex's solution is you're not awake.
You're not awake. Shut up.
No, roast meat on a fire, you know, do something, you know.
Alright.
Well, he wants more roleplay, that's why.
He's just over the fire. Robin's like, what the?
He is a dragonborn. That's always gonna hurt him.
Yes, you're saying you want to.
That's like the equivalent of a freaking.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk to each other?
You know, try to poke at the mysterious woman.
Besides sharpening your knife, is there anything you want to do?
Pick his scales.
Not really.
Hey, are you molting by any chance?
Finds a strange tick under one of his scales. That wasn't there yesterday. So you guys just uneventful.
I'm definitely looking
I'll sneak a
reading.
sugar cube to my horse.
Sure.
I'm reading my journal while petting my horse.
All right.
Keep on guard.
So you just walk around petting your horse, writing in your journal.
Well, I'm reading the journal.
No, reading your yeah, you're right. All right. So and then you go to bed. Mirasol's up for the remainder of the night. She takes her meditation first this night. Nothing. All right, cool. Whoever wants to helm this next day for perception.
Perception?
Yep.
What is my perception?
11.
I think mine's
11.
plus 2.
2. 1.
Yeah, my perception's plus 2.
All right. So,
Damn 6.
you don't see anything really coming up to you guys. Just some passing merchants here and there. No one really confronting you or anything. You do start to enter the Neverwinter woods, and there's a bend coming up. Uneventful.
Is this the third day?
This is your 4th day. You have one more day. Yeah. So you're gonna go.
Off 3 days.
Yeah.
Shave off 2.
3 days. Yeah, this is basically your almost pretty much. So you're like on the outskirts of town right now. In your next, I'll say you have one more night, and your next morning you'll pretty much be in town. Let's see.
4th day we're entering.
Does anyone else want to join in the watch besides Marisol and Robin?
I'm just sitting here realizing, like,
Yeah,
the
might
guy's
as well.
sitting here like, why is Robin just
I was
always
gonna say-
taking a watch?
Sure.
That's why he was fucking funny.
Maybe Robin's plagued by nightmares.
Yeah, in their interpretation, you're always the one taking first watch.
Yeah.
And he might just wake up early or something.
Yeah.
Unless anyone wants to insight her.
Using the question.
Everyone's like, yeah, she seems pretty on the level.
She hasn't betrayed us.
She hasn't stabbed anyone.
Yet.
Don't get high.
I'm just saying I am a rogue.
Alright, so I'll say night's fairly uneventful.
Well,
Wow, nothing again. Alright, so then,
Lamest fucking.
Marisol
Yeah,
has a
pretty much.
question for Robin.
oh, alright. While you guys are
God.
awake in the night, go ahead.
What is it with Mandingo and the colander? Because if everyone remembers, I wasn't part of that first adventure. I don't understand.
Well, long story short, it's technically a religious artifact. Since he's a Pastafarian, it's considered pretty much an artifact of the giant spaghetti monster in the sky. That's all it really was. It had no special powers. It just had like writing on it about the sayings of the gods and all of that. It was really nothing special. It's
Well,
just
I can't help but wonder if it ties in to the doppelganger and the near consumption of the dwarf.
I still think it's because you smell like lasagna.
Exactly.
You can't tell me it's not odd.
it is definitely odd. That's why I gave it to Mandingo, because why not give the person that follows the religion the
But he gets the colander, and then he's attacked. Does this not...
Yeah. Well,
It's
that's all
odd.
I've researched on it so far. It was really nothing, especially from the research I got from looking at the dragon.
Well, and then to have found
Can you be
it...
awoken by the conversation?
I mean, if you feel like it would be in character for you to wake
have
up and chime
found
in.
it in such an odd...
area,
Sure.
especially with all the doors. Again, the cavern is older than the dwarves that live there.
They're like 10, 20 feet away from the main cap when they're talking and stuff.
Too many odd events.
It is, that's why I'm keeping it on the calendar. Because that's as
She
far as I
wants
know.
lemonade, sister.
Okay.
But you just never know when Mandingo happens to stumble upon the Constellarian Chapel.
I just find it curious. Almost like someone sent him.
Maybe.
And you still have the man bear pig.
Dad,
Sit
you
down.
won't let me research.
Right then?
He's the one that has it.
I know, you give it.
What are you talking about, sweetheart?
So you're basically just talking about how weird Mandingo is with
It's not even that he's weird.
his
It's that
golden colander.
it's that we find this weird colander in this cryptic cave that has more than 2 deities that have been worshipped inside, and then this doppelganger shows up and takes the one person who is in possession of an artifact.
Not true. I still have.
Like use now. Like shit.
So in other words, I had no correlation until you said something. Thanks, Rachel.
It's just too odd.
Alright.
I'm worried the goblins may still be entwined in this.
Well, that's why we took the object. But you know, if Mandingo does what he wants with it, we kind of traded them already.
Yeah, and
Not mad, just worried.
you notice he's just been kind of just like snuggling up to it every night, like it's a teddy bear.
Well, that's what I'm doing with the friggin' man bear pig.
Yours is actually comfy though.
Mine is a teddy bear.
This is just a golden bowl with holes.
Do you wish to chime in?
I worry.
Just listening. Like I'm awake, but
I'm shocked she hasn't tried to sneak it out from under my arm while I was sleeping.
Because I know better than to mess with dwarves, man.
That's how you get
Listen, I saw you dwarves handle yourself very well. I'm pretty sure I want to live.
It's
I'm
worrisome with other objects taken from the area.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to get possession of that map, but
What about the spyglass?
yeah, the spyglass
Who
is
has
definitely
the
weird.
spy?
I don't think any of you took.
No, no one took it.
Took it.
Yeah.
But he touched it.
Travis took the spyglass.
I mean,
Honestly,
a couple of you
seemed like
looked
they were
through it,
looking
but
for
he
something,
took
they
it.
just didn't know what to
He actually
find.
took it.
I don't think I've added that to my inventory.
Too
I
many,
have
I've been read
I
that.
know,
have
too
the
many
dragon
questions, they didn't have enough time
Yeah.
to investigate.
Yeah, you have
too many
dragon
questions, no answers.
Black.
Well, that's when you take notes. I'm hoping maybe in Neverwinter
No,
we
it has
can find more
painted like
notes around the
gold
area.
leafing around it.
Maybe get more information
Oh,
on this
fix that.
Hollander and the spyglass and the supposed man bear pig.
And the dragon.
Dragon, yeah. Because it's definitely something they did not mention about it.
What is it? Okay.
He's
He's like, I forgot the thing. I forgot a thing. He's the only one that remembered a thing.
Yeah, pretty much. He added like a teddy bear. You can add like a teddy bear to your inventory, I think, or something like that.
yeah, because I never added that.
I just find it funny that both of them forgot a
Yeah,
thing.
or you just add it, just write it down
It's
in
in-
your journal.
it's in
Yeah,
here.
that's fine, as long as you have it written somewhere.
Now that we've given Alex some interesting plot twists.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that would have been nice to think about last week.
I added it.
Well, obviously we're going to end up back there.
Equipment.
Transcribe the lexicon.
See, I thought you guys were gonna go all fucking just like prepare like fallout shelter kind of the thing, you know, and just like pay someone to just like turn it into your little hideout or some shit.
Shit.
Now you're in another
Which
city.
is why I'm kind of thinking this is gonna go back.
Also,
This is gonna go back.
Doomsday shit.
No, just make a fucking fortress. Somewhere we can go back that is safe because it's ours.
It seems safe.
As long as you guys know, basically the only other thing that's not gonna like try and inhabit it after you guys murdered everything is goblins, because they know their bugbear died there.
So that
His corpse is just rotting there.
So they could come back? Or
No, goblins aren't.
Goblins are the only things that will
100%
not try to
certainty.
re-inhabit it.
Oh, so
Goblins
they
are not.
won't come back. Ooh, we got a dragon situation.
I added it to
Especially
my
since we
inventory, but
pretty
it
much
didn't pop
opened
into my
the door
inventory.
and pretty much stole from its corpse.
Yeah, it took me like adding the horse 3 times. Next thing you know, I had 3 fucking horses. It all caught up.
Yeah. It's not a perfect system, but it is a little bit helpful rather than everyone carrying around binders with their sheets and everything. So, with your, I'll say, Neverwinter's synonymous with, well, being more wintry.
What's cold?
Yes. So, you guys come up to it and you see basically what seems to be, and you remember from passing through the gates once, it's a huge, expansive city. It almost, from your point of view coming out of the Neverwinter woods, seems to be almost expansive of the whole coast. So the way it is there's about 60-foot tall walls made of ice and stone. Not straight ice, not straight stone, but it's crafted of both.
So just imagine Winterfell. Just
Ice
imagine
and stone.
Winterfell.
Pretty much. And there are huge black iron gates that are left open for traveling merchants and adventurers. They are only closed on occasions for times of war or siege on the city.
First you're going to play last.
I am so sorry.
You're right.
I just found an elephant.
What?
They're technically mounts.
Like I said, can we trade in the horse later?
Yeah, they exist.
I have a pocket fence.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
It was like,
You just got super excited.
I found an elephant. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you can have elephant,
Yeah.
Okay,
camels.
sorry.
Yeah, I picture a 5-foot dwarf just proudly standing on the head of an elephant.
That's my fucking plan now. I hope you guys know that.
No, I have something even better for
Great
that.
axe at his side.
No. I think there's something even better. There's something even better than an elephant.
Using the axe to drive the elephant.
Let's put it on a giraffe.
He's like, dude, they're not even that expensive. 200?
You would have bought a fucking elephant if that guy had one.
I swear to God, if he had an elephant, I would buy it.
Yay, a thundering herd.
They're just rare on this side of the world.
So now, would you like me to send a letter to find you an elephant?
They'd probably be pretty pricey on this continent.
Sorry, I was looking for
You're
a teddy
fine.
bear, found an elephant. Come on.
Segway!
Anyway, it is basically
Back to the city.
going back to Neverwinter is that's how the front of the city is portrayed by land, and by sea is almost the same thing. You see, there are in the sunlight, since it's facing the east, the city has this kind of almost glowing blue arches coming from the sun. Because it's made of ice and stone, they glow in the sunlight. And so that's basically their seascape. They have these giant docks for huge ships that are both world-traveling and icebreaker ships.
Fair enough.
We need